this. It's just a matter of time till I get to that point. But I'm still in this shit for now, so we still got Google Docs to cover. Okay, I've got the other streams going 5 years from now. Hell no. Oh my god, listen. I'm hoping to keep this up for maybe another year. I think I could. I'm hoping it's shorter than that, but I'm thinking another year of covering drama should get me to what I'm trying to get to. I doubled my points. Nice. Up 8K? Hell yeah. I cast Ragdoll. Zombie, I can't believe you've done this. Stream until you're 74 years. Oh, streaming? Listen, I don't plan to stream until I can't stream anymore. I love streaming. This is so much fun. I have a great time streaming. It's just what I'm streaming that I plan on changing, hopefully sooner than later. But I'm still in this shit for now. I was gonna say like only one more year of streaming. No. I'm gonna keep on streaming. Only one more year of drama coverage specifically, or at least as much as I am doing now. I don't plan on who won. Tails won. Who am I supposed to hate if you leave? That's crazy. That's insane, Montoma. That's insane. Yes, 101.7K went to just a 1 and 4 others. God, I forgot to refill my water before I started streaming. Yeah, but you have a positive reinforcement group, so 1 year will probably be 3 to 5 years. No. Jay's gonna be the next Corey Kenshin and disappear on it. I know. I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. I don't know what I don't watch Corey Kenshin. I don't know what he got going on. I can only imagine he doesn't really fuck with content creation too much for him to not do it as much as he is. I enjoy streaming. I really do love streaming. I'm gonna keep doing this. Wait, no, I'm not leaving. I promise. I'm just hopefully going to have a shift in the content that I create by this time next year. I'm still making content. I'm still doing the things. I'm still here. But I just won't. I promise. Piggy promise. Hey, Dante! Piggy promise. I will continue making content. Unless, like, something crazy happens to where, like, I just physically can no longer make content for some reason, I'm gonna keep streaming. I'm gonna keep doing this shit. I really do love it. I enjoy doing this a ton. Oh, yeah, not gonna disappear. What happened to this past weekend, huh? I'm never active on the weekends. I'm sorry. I do disappear every weekend, because I stream Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, which, oh, thank you for bringing that up. This week only. I will not be streaming on Wednesday. I'm shifting. Yeah, weekends are for Wani. Exactly. I'll get Wani streams on the weekends. I will not be streaming on Wednesday this week. I'm going to stream Tuesday night. So tomorrow night, we're going to get Anubis, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We're going to get a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday stream happening this week. Wednesday, I'm busy, so I can't stream. And then maybe Thursday. I actually don't know if the Thursday stream is going to change. I thought I followed you a lot of time. No, you're so good. I realize so often, so many times, I'll like be in somebody's stream and then like I'll realize I haven't followed them. And I'm like, I could have sworn this was already done. I could have sworn I got past this point in this, but it happens. You're so good. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Thursday stream might change. I don't think it is. I think your model's so pretty. Oh my god, thank you so much. Bird, she did an amazing job on my model. I am very happy with it. I love being 3D. But yeah, this week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, not Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Remember that whenever I'm live tomorrow and people are like, oh my god, yay, JB live on Tuesday? You don't stream on Tuesdays normally. I don't. You're correct. I don't normally stream on Tuesdays. This week is a different thing. Long time no see. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? How's it going, Kiru? Well, what do you normally do when I'm gone? Wait for you to come back. Listen. I've talked about this before. Ears. You need to, huh? What about ears? What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? My ears? They're pretty nice. I do like my ears. But what are y'all talking about? Anyway. That's an emoji. That's an emote of all time, if you will. Fuck, what was I about to say? Oh, I've talked about this before. If we're hitting partner pushing numbers, I will stream more to get the partner pushing things. So I'm just letting y'all know that if y'all want more Yay J-Bay streams. Oh my god. I was getting hit at the same time the model switched, so I just died for a second there. My ears, my other ears. Yeah. This is all the stream is now. It's just ear wiggling. Zippy, welcome back. How was Anime NYC? Is that where you were? Anime NYC? Yeah, it's just an ear wiggle stream today. Who needs drama or gameplay or anything when we have ear wiggles? I have emotes to show. Oh Lord. All right. Oh yeah, but anyways, y'all want more Yay J-Bay streams? Help me reach 75 CC. Oh, that's. Oh, those are emotes. Yes. Yeah, oh, it's a story in 3 parts. Good God. That's yeah. Anyways, ear wiggle ASMR. Oh, that's where's the other fan of that content in my stream? I'm shocked they aren't here. Anyways, makes me inspired to make Yay J. Whoa, no, I don't even have a section for that on my fan arts page, but I would prefer not to be vored or be the one voring.
Technically, that's sexual content, so you do have a rule about
it. Okay. Well, it's not on the. Y'all got me looking at my fucking fan art page now because y'all say out of pocket things. Well, I might as well pull this up since I'm gonna have whatchamacallit. Here we go. My character fan art rules. Being able to watch Jay spill the tea live instead of watching it on the VODs live is so beautiful. There you go. Oh my gosh. Jay swallowing all of the forest fruit fan art. I would rather not ever be vored. That I feel like that's a part of the lewd things. Jay with the blicky is allowed. That is correct. That is, you know what? That is actually that's canon. That is canon. I have that on stream. That you can absolutely make fan art of me with the blicky. For sure. What? See, that's how you know that's allowed. That's allowed. My favorite car? I don't really have a favorite car. Jay say strapped? Yes. Oh, you have a water pistol? Like, hey. People talk about, oh, this bullet size isn't big enough to hurt. Listen, a bullet's gonna hurt no matter the size. It's just how much it's gonna hurt. But that bitch is gonna hurt regardless, all right? Watch yourself. Stay strapped. Anyways. I feel like vor would be on the with other characters romantic. I feel like / sexual is applied here. Anyways, no, don't vor. No, we're not doing that. What's your gun sound like? Pew, 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 pew. That's what my gun sounds like. Build up in immunity by using small caliber. But though I don't think that's how that works. I don't think that's how that works, but at all. I was like, "You're welcome in." How about no vor? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to confirm or deny. I just, given that something like that is so unverifiable, anybody could say that, like, oh, this is actually this and whatnot. So I'm just gonna leave that alone. But yeah, in conclusion, I don't feel like I can add on here, obviously no vor, but like I don't want anything kink related, you know? And so there are too many kinks for me to have to specifically list on here no XYZ kink. Like there's just too many things. I feel like this should be enough of a thing of, you know, if I look on here and the lewd, all it says is sexy dressed and there's no other romantic characters allowed, maybe we put 2 and 2 together and we don't do vor. I'm hoping that's what would be surmised from this. Or people would just ask me, hey, is this okay? And I'd be like, no, please don't put me in anything vor related. Twitter is Freak Central. You are so right. Keep the kink at home or on a host chat. Oh my gosh. Hey, ZA, how are you? I'm doing good. How's it going? It's on the chart, but what about horror? I feel like body horror would go into blood and gore, would it not? I feel like, But would that also be in like change species or change body type? Y'all are asking me too deep of questions for this simple little fucking template that somebody had. I'm fine, thanks. Just relaxing, about to make dinner. Nice. You telling me I can't get a hooker dressed like Abraham Lincoln to punch me in the stomach while a rodeo clown does an ASMR calling me a silly goose as a no? Listen, you can do all of that. You can absolutely do all of that. I'm not involved in any of that. So you go crazy, go stupid with it. Just don't put me in there. Yeah, look, Lime, you really did. Y'all, yes, y'all are being crazy today. Just no vor, no any type of vor. I don't care what it is. I'm not interested in that. So don't draw me like that. I'm not going to like it. What about YJ strangling Luna? See, now we're talking. I need to get. Oh, Taiki has like the perfect. Oh, where is it? That picture of Taiki holding Cinder. That's what I need for me and Luna. That's what I need. Why would I put you there? You aren't a rodeo clown or Abraham Lincoln. You're a bat. Exactly. Playhorror could be you with eyes or holes growing over your arms. I don't like that. I would prefer not. I like the more, not that, yeah, Cinder with a C. I'm never, oh, what the? Doodles? Oh my God. Oh my fellas. Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Doodles, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know who I am, I'm YJB, 2-form VTuber. We're yapping right now before we get into some femboy drama. Jay with 35 eyes. I would prefer not. I'm not a fan of the multiple eye things. There's no music, so that just looked like y'all couldn't hear the music? You couldn't hear the music to that? Wait, y'all can't hear all my fellas? Hold on. This is an issue if y'all can't hear that. Okay, oh wait, y'all could hear it? Okay, cool. Gotta play it again, but louder. I thought, oh, just not very loud? Okay, I can fix that. Yeah, Doodles, you're fucking deaf. You made me thinking my shit's broken. Your ear's broken. Fix them. Hold on, let me actually go into my Twitch events though. I think I can make that be louder. Where is all my fellas? Here it is. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Jay, would you prefer 6 or 7? 6 or 7 what? My bad, bro. I'm old. Me reaction time. What? What does this mean? What does this mean? Oh, here we go. I can turn the volume up on this. There we go. Hold on. I'm going to try it again. Let me know. Choose 7 because 6 is afraid of 7. You don't know about 6-7? What is 6-7? What does this mean? What are y'all doing? I can't react to someone hitting me with the nuke in League anymore. I just let the shit hit me. Hey, Spirit Wolf, I'm doing good. How are you? Wait, tell me how the audio is for this one. Oh, where is it?
All my fellas. All my fellas. All my fellas.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Thanks. That's what I needed. Appreciate it. I don't know why. I guess it might have just gotten like turned down or something in my Wardo settings, but I have it up to 0.8 for the volume. Thanks. Now my hearing aid picked it up. Oh my gosh. Hi, Pipkin. Welcome back. Yeah, in conclusion, if you want to get commission art of either of my forms, my human form or my furry form, please make it relatively normal. Or if it's not relatively normal, or something not covered in this character fan art rules, ask me about it and I can say, yeah, that sounds cool, or please God, don't do that. And we'll be all good. So if you want to get fan art of me strangling Luna, absolutely, for sure. I do approve of that. Furry and normal do not go together. Yeah, they do. You can have, I've seen art. Oh, one art piece that I really liked that I saw was, it was just a furry wait, what? It was a furry just, like shopping for groceries at like a 7-Eleven or something. I think that's nice. Jay in a Mickey Mouse fit saying hello. See, I hate that, but I could allow that for sure. That's okay. That's a-okay. Oh, hello. I don't know. I can't read that. I'm so sorry. I cannot interact with you. Should I translate this? Is this going to say like a slur if I try to translate it? Hold on. I got a message in a not. I shouldn't translate this live. Hold on. Translate. Probably a transformation. See, that's cool. Furry ain't even that weird. You ever see the garage of a man obsessed with a sports team that he's never played for? That is weird. Oh, he said, all right, let's calm down. They said anchor is good. I don't know what that means. Well, I tried to translate that. I don't know what they were saying. Anyways, saving this one. Did you hear about the AI art getting second place in a recent Clip Studio Paint art contest? It got redacted and the person deleted their sites and paper trail. Does that count as drama? I think. Do I know about that? I did have some AI art thing saved to talk about, but I mean I'd say more interesting stuff, more stuff relating to like VTubers specifically popped up. And so I was covering those. Oh Lord, not the AI art, yeah. Only if it's chilly. Hope you have a nice one. See you. Oh, thanks for stopping by. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for the art that Taiki got of Cinder. God, where is that? Is that Cinder? Where is that art piece? Can you send it to me? Do you have it? Do you have it readily available? Oh, I found it. Here, this. If I get this, but this is me and this is Luna. This is allowed. Y'all can do something like this. If it was a 3-card account with cash prices, I'd make a burner account when I would draw the money. Oh my God. Money is tight enough to commit a crime. Almost. That's crazy. But yeah, this. If I'm grabbing Luna like this and I look more mad, Taiki's too happy here. I have to look like appalled. And Luna will also be laughing but dying at the same time because I'm choking her. Gently grasping gently. Why is Taiki strangling Cinder? Have you met Cinder? Do we have to ask that question? Make her a squeaky toy? Exactly. I started a few days ago, oh my God. I cannot say anything about mangoes or that will happen to me. See? Legally. I don't feel like I have to explain why Taiki is grabbing Cinder like this. We know Cinder. We know what he's like. But yeah, I would get something like this with Luna for sure. But anyways, when Cinder starts talking shit about his game, playing rivals. Oh my god. Cinder wouldn't do anything bad. Of course you would say that, Montoma. See, I need this with Montoma too. I just need this with everybody that makes me mad. It's just a lot of people. It's a long list of people I have to firmly grasp. It's so fucking annoying, like a flyer gnats. That's true. That's true. Cinder is innocent and a good boy. Are we sure about that? Are we sure about that? Say that I told her I never ate a mango. I'm surprised you're not strangled yet, Kobe. She'd give you one. She'd just give you one so you can experience the greatness. And then she'd take them all back. I'm doing so bad. Yeah, man. And then 2 and 16 Jeff exists too. I know Cinder whenever he's playing rivals, he does talk like all the like if he feels like he's doing that, he's like, man guys, I'm so sorry. Like this is just a rough game for me. And it's like there are 5 other people on this team that are also, you know, not doing what they need to do. Any one of them might not be doing what they needed to do. You're good. You're good. It's probably not just you. Oh, he raised his hand at me. All I did was introduce you to the best game ever. No, Luna, I introduced you to the best game ever. You introduced me to blasphemy. To absolute, I don't even know what to call it. It's not the same. Those are not equal at all. So Luna grabbed Engage. No, I don't need to be grabbed for anything. Luna is the one who needs to be grabbed here. I am innocent. I have done nothing wrong. All I do is cover stupid little femboy dramas. Mr. Robson is a hero and a saint. Mr. Robson is a grown-ass nigga thinking about fucking that big titty dino. He talking about, I want some of that titty milk that other day. I remember that. Don't say shit about Mr. Robson being a saint. Being a hero. Fuck no. Oh, you remember that? Why you had to see the stream to know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. He's got a nude in his office. He does. Yes. Oh my god. The fucking off-brand Omni-Man got nudes in his fucking therapy office. What do you mean? Imagine that being the first thing you saw. Oh my gosh, we're playing. I'm not doing dinosaurs with double D's today. Not today. I've come in peace and brought milk and cookies. Oh, sick. You sound jealous. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind. if we're talking about, you know, sucking titty milk out of a fat titty dinosaur, I can't say I don't want to do that. Listen, who am I to say no to that? Oh my gosh. Hey, sorry. Welcome in. Dino with double what now? Listen, I can't explain this. Oh my god, that clip is crazy, Luna. Bet on Dino for titty milk. Well, she doesn't produce titty milk, so it doesn't work out. That's what you sound like. I wish I could fuck a dinosaur, babe. I mean, yeah. Luna said I got you in 4K is crazy. Wani, just look up dinosaur with double D's. Just look it up. They want that oh god, the fucking balloon. See, you're so right. Nah, you got me intrigued now. I need the dino lady. I'm locked in. I'm not playing it today. Hi, Obi. Jay, no, they'll see more than the game. Oh, you're right. I'm not doing that today. We've got stuff to cover today. If Luna's free tomorrow, I might play some tomorrow with her. If not, probably next Monday is when we'll continue playing that game. But for now, we gotta lock back in. Because we have two Google Docs over the same person that we have to cover. So got all my hopes up. Yes, more fanboy drama. More fanboy drama. We need victory twerk. Stop. Can you jingle the keys while we have to read the doc? Where can I? Where are my keys at? Hold on. Here, bust my keys out. All right. Jingle, 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 jingle. Google Docky. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear my keys? Lock in, lock in. We have Google Docs to cover. Have Subway Surfer in the background. Keep guys up. That shouldn't have worked. That should not have worked. That should not have worked. Y'all should not have locked in whenever I went to that. But we have 2 Google Docs. The Subway. I'm not putting Subway Surfers on the side of my fucking screen for y'all to lock in. I'm putting my keys back too. All right, are we? Hold on. Are we all here? We're all locked in. We're all ready. Jingle, jingle. Google Docky. Can you please put on Subway Surfer? No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Surprised she has keys. Didn't think she was tall enough to reach the pedals or lock it. Ollie, I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna remember this. I just want you to know that. I can't focus with all the Subway, man. I don't know. Pull up your own Subway Surfer. I can't help this. I can't help you with this. Oh, hi, Kai. How are you? Anyways. We're gonna be covering 2 docs. I think the second doc references the first doc, so I'm going to make sure that, or I want to go through this one first to see if that happens. So the first doc is from NoteVT, who put out a My Experience with PanksterVT, and this is actually an old document that was re-brought up because of things that happened recently. But she had put this doc out back then it was a twit longer. I think she had actually made a twit longer a while ago covering these things, and then Kiagaboo, they made a Panky doc themselves, and I believe the stuff in this document is overlapping with, I think they take some of the stuff from Notes document to include in theirs, because if we scroll down, I hope there's nothing crazy here. Yeah, I believe this is stuff that is covered in the first doc, so we're gonna go over Kickaboo is really good with that stuff. Oh, okay. I can't do a moist critical voice. I'm so sorry. If I'm going to ban the word Subway Surfer if y'all don't shut the fuck up about it. Y'all aren't getting it, all right? We're going into this first doc. So this is notes. It's only 10 pages. It's a lot of screenshots. They do have they say that they're based their claims on stuff that they made in the twit longer. Moist. I can't be as extremely monotone as fucking Charlie is. It's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for. But anyways, so going over Notes document, they start saying, "Hi, my name is NoteVT. I dated Panky back in 2021. We dated for half a year, and in that time, Panky emotionally manipulated me and was overly sexual towards me. I would like to begin with some basic information before I dive into that emotional abuse / manipulation that she put me through. First off, I was 17 and she was 19 at the time we started dating. I would like to emphasize that there is no problem with the age gap, but it is still important to note that we will be discussing sexually explicit topics. And second of all, these are not new claims. I've spoken up about this situation before in the past, and I'm simply making this to remind people / inform others what Panky has done. So all of the points I'll be making will be based on the claims I made in the twit longer I uploaded back in March 2020 or March 25th, 2022. Yeah, Panky uses she and he pronouns. Yes, thank you. But yeah, Panky uses both he and she. So you'll see them interchangeably. I have been using they for the most part, but I did see recently that they used he and she. So, I normally just to I don't know, just to make it simpler, I try to stick with one like pronoun of that, because if I start interchanging them, people are asking, wait, like who is this? Who is this? So I will probably primarily use he. And then if I'm reading something, I'll just say whatever pronoun they put there, just to put it out there, but so here is the, not exactly Twitlonger, because Twitlonger no longer like exists or works. So this is about what the Twitlonger included, just shown in their like notes app. And they say, about a month ago, I broke up with my partner, PanksterVT. We were in an online relationship for 6 months, and I had finally found the courage to break it off. I wish it wasn't messy. It wasn't a messy end, but it continues from there. Panky begged me to stay throughout a couple weeks, but I kept refusing. It wasn't the first time I had made this attempt. 1 month prior, I tried to end things, but I couldn't escape her begging. I put my foot down this time and gave her a definite no. I was dumb to make an attempt to stay her friend. I needed to break all attachment, and remaining with her would not fix that. So I decided to cut all ties with her. She reached out to me about that, and I gave her my explanation as to why I did that. At this point, I was in a terrible mental state, as it is. The breakup was affecting me greatly because the things that she did to me began to resurface, which they say I'll go into more detail on. I was miserable and lost. I tried to explain to her what I felt, and she told me I had zero reason to feel bad, nor be in a bad mental state because of this. My feelings got completely invalidated. Fortunately, I ended things off completely after that conversation, but I still have a huge burden after all of that. Panky was emotionally abusive. She would often dismiss boundaries I tried to place and would make me feel terrible for attempting to set them up in the first place. She released all of her anger on me about how I was doing significantly better on Twitch when I wasn't even doing a fraction of her work. And I couldn't give her a simple no sometimes because she would become very depressed if I did. Unknowingly, I became afraid. I was scared to set boundaries. I was scared to say no. I was scared that she would be mad at me. We also argued almost every single day. It got so tiring I couldn't keep up with that anymore. Most of the time, she would blame her mental illness for being the way she is. Because of that, I became very understanding and patient, but mental illness should not excuse somebody's actions. It does not excuse someone for being a shitty person. I like to believe I'm doing a bit better now. The burden of keeping this in is really heavy, so thank you for taking the time to read this. I was very hesitant on posting this, but I figured it would be a better now than sorry. I feel guilty for doing this, but I hope I'm doing the right thing. Thank you for listening, and I appreciate it greatly. Which I've seen this come up, this mental illnesses should not excuse somebody's actions. I wholeheartedly agree with it, and I feel like a lot of people try to use mental illness to excuse their actions. I understand that it does impact you, but you are still responsible for the things that you do, even with that mental illness. But yeah, hi Dino, hi Kuro, welcome in. And then they have proof of the upload here, so this is them showing that they did post that Twitlonger back in 2022. And then Panky claimed, I have zero reason to feel bad nor be in a bad mental state because of this. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, welcome to Femboy Drama. We've got 2 documents we're covering. Hi, Tier. We're just getting started in this doc. So, continuing on. Panky claimed that I have zero reason to feel any negative emotions after the breakup because I was the one to break it off. This was one of the many instances in which Panky invalidated my feelings. She failed to recognize how her mistreatment affected me and how I needed to be away from her in order to heal. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Another one? Yes. A second Google Docie has hit the Femboy Tower. It's like the 17th at this point. There's so many. There's just... I don't even know how the Femboys are causing this many Google Docs. I feel like they're fucking partnered with Google at this point in time to put out documents every couple of weeks to stay, like, I don't know, relevant on both ends. I have no idea. But it's so much. It's so much. I can't actually become a Femboy drama channel. That's insane. That's insane. But anyways. Yeah, that's also, this is not how this works of, oh, because you broke it off, you shouldn't feel bad. Huh? But anyways, I think this is your truth. No. Here are some screenshots that Panky sent to Note with Pinky saying, from my point of view, it seems you have zero reason to feel bad, nor be in a bad mental state because of this. Past me being like this, of course. From my point of view, it almost seems monstrous how fast you moved on and seems like you gave zero shits about anything. I see zero reason why you've had to be comforted and babied all week when I've had almost no support or anything other than my own horrible, invasive thoughts that's dragging me closer and closer to offing myself. When you were the one who left and claimed you felt no regret and nothing but relief, how is it fair that you get to have any support system right now and yet I have nobody except myself? Which the manipulation is insane. Oh man. Hey Nick. Yeah, and this is a 19-year-old saying this to a 17-year-old. Like, this is insane. And so just a description of what was happening there. She would often dismiss boundaries I tried to place and would make me feel terrible for attempting to set them in the first place. So, going back to that. Also, okay. I looked ahead at some of those. I don't think I'm going to read all of those screenshots, but note says here that Pinky would often make sexual remarks on my streams directed towards me. I was always clear about my age when I was 17 streaming on Twitch, which I don't think you should be able to stream on Twitch until you're 18 personally. Pinky uses he and she, so either side. So I think in this document it's always using she. In referring to Pinky. So, I don't think you should stream until you're 18. I don't think you should really be on the internet in a, like, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it. I don't feel like you should have an account around you for the general public until you're 18 personally. I know that's a very that's a very strict stance, but I don't feel like there's really anywhere online that is safe for a kid to just be there. Yes, like you shouldn't be posting publicly and putting yourself out there until you're a legit adult. Like, I think it's fine if you have a private account as a minor and like you're interacting with things that you should be interacting with only. You're not interacting with adult content. And like, I understand that like kids have like their little Instagram accounts and they share stuff on Instagram with each other. That's fine with that. I do think it should be a private account. I don't think you should be putting yourself out there publicly until you are 18. As someone who grew up online, as somebody who also grew up online, I should not have been out, like, putting myself out there until I was 18. I should not have had the accounts and the access to things that I did have growing up. I don't think they should have that until, like, the 16 to 18. I just think publicly putting yourself out there at 18 as that just being, like, you're considered an adult at 18 is... I think that should be the case. I don't think anybody under the age of 18, and I know that like sucks, but I don't think anybody under the age of 18 should have a public account where they're putting themselves out there like that. Taught to be very careful revealing any personal information. I still abide by that, TV, as you should. Facebook's only got 16 to 18. No, Facebook has like boomers. That's where the boomers on. Oh, Fontoon, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I feel like Facebook is only like people over the age of like 45. Look at Roblox. I never liked it until recently. The drone with that. I thought it was kids Minecraft playpen, but no. Like, that's the thing is thank you for the queens. I don't have any water. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go refill my water. Because I forgot to refill it before stream, so I can't even hydrate, and I need to be able to hydrate. But yeah, bring back, like, Pop Tropica, Webkins. There are, like, so many sites. Toontown was goated. There are so many young kid spaces that were taken away, and that's why Neopets, Club Penguin, thank you, yes! We have, like... there are no kid spaces. That's the problem. So kids are going to end up in grown folk business because they don't have their own space. And like Roblox should have been a kid space, but as everybody's seen with everything going on there, it's no longer. My friend just recently had a kid and he said he ain't getting a social media account until they move out. Yes, like that's Webkins is still alive? Yo! Also, hi Cowpoker, welcome in. I'm about to go refill my water. Give me a second. I need to be able to hydrate because I can always feel I can feel my throat drying. It needs water. It needs water. So I'll be back. I'm just gonna be staring, or my VTuber really is just gonna be staring at y'all. I'm sorry she just stares like that, but it is what it is. All right, there you go. I plugged my phone back in, or not my phone. What is this? My fan. I plugged my fan back in. What do you mean, Jay's gone? No rule? Yeah, there were still rules. What are we talking about? I only played Roblox to bully weirdos, and it's crazy that you get banned for calling them out, though. Yeah, so all the shit that's going on Roblox right now, we don't have kid-friendly spaces. There's two Webkins, old Webkins, and Webkins Next. Next looks cursed. Well, listen, I grew up on... Okay, I will say, the only unfortunate part about, like, Webkins was that, like, to get to the... For me, at least, I felt like to get to the good shit, you had to buy a Webkins. We were poor growing up. Or we weren't that bad off, but my parents would not buy me a Webkins for accessing the new things, and that shit sucked. They give you one Webkins for free now? Oh my god. Oh man. Anybody want to go burn down every single OSHA building? No, we need OSHA. Why would we do that? What the rule one of japing acid and film? Oh my god, stop. Sarah say, hey, it's 18 plus. I think if you're under it, and I think if you're underage, you'll be banned for your state. Yes. The Fang server is 18 plus. Like, we're not technically doing anything like NSFW or anything like that, but like it is for your safety. Like we should not be in the same sphere like that. Being a dater, online dater, being private, now allowing online dating, it makes me sick. Yeah. And then the kid spaces are getting encroached. See, what was really good, what was really Bang Goldfish, Webkins game night. Montoma, put that shit in the server. Put that shit in the server. You're onto something there. What? We've almost banned people. Yeah, we banned people we thought were kids before. Yeah. Something that is, I feel like people don't realize, but maybe people have realized this, but the very vital point of making a kid's space, like a kid's online space, is restricted chat. And I say that, and if you think back on like Toontown or other games that were like kid friendly, you couldn't actually really make chat messages to people. They had pre-made messages of like asking questions, celebrating things like that. I think about Toontown specifically for this. They had pre-made messages, so there was no going farther than whatever their pre-made message was. And I think if like you verified your account maybe, or like could verify that you're older, you got a more open chat. But you also could only open chat with other people who had verified that they were like over the age of 18. So you could only have open chat conversations with other adults. But outside of that, the only messages that could be sent were pre-made ones. That's what we need. That's what we need to bring back, especially for a kid's like space. The second you give them the ability to talk more than pre-made messages is where creeps can encroach in on that space and talk privately with the kid, and then we have the fucking problems. So I wish there were more kid-friendly spaces online. Wait, let me retake every single welding class that I had. What? Capital Clear, I'm so sorry you're going through that. That fucking sucks. That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. But yeah, they need or only emotes for some. Yes, that's another one. Being able to only send emotes so you can't abuse that. Some of these kids will fake their age. Well, oh yeah, there is also the kids that do lie about their age, but I feel like for those accounts, you can like whatever the verification. I don't know. Just don't do the verification to be able to talk more either. I don't know. But it's just an idea, and that's something that like we had in the past that was kind of useful in protecting kids from creepy adults. Also, an ad break is about to start in like a minute. I should have just waited for the ad break to go refill my water because I knew that was gonna come. At least you're getting paid your normal way. Hell yeah, you're getting paid doing it. It sucks, but you're getting paid for it. Not gonna announce the revival as a streaming service. In response to CBS. Oh yeah, I saw that, and I'm very much hoping that they do it right. So many drive link. Oh, crazy how fast forwarding Roblox allows GC content and people to make. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. Yeah, that's the main problem is that corporations care about money. It's always. It's at the end of the day, it is always a money over morals thing. It is every single time. They do not care about protecting anybody but their shareholders. They do not care about protecting anything but the money that they're making. And that's why they aren't doing these things. Yeah, corporations do not give a shit about anybody but their shareholders and how much money they can make them. Omega was a time. Omega was definitely a time. Oh my gosh. I don't know if y'all know. Okay, so there's like a new thing called Voop Chat. It's like Omega, but with VTubers. But also you're not gonna get like surprise penis on there because like it's safer now. And like it's just like a way to like meet new VTubers and like connect with them and whatnot. But I think everybody like sees it and they're like, Omega for VTubers, this can't go well. But it's actually been going pretty well. Voop Chat, I've been on there like a couple of times. I've met new people. It's been pretty sick. Let's see. I know you remember the hellscape that was. Oh God. Unfortunately, I feel like in our age group, getting groomed on Kick was. I think my hair is nice. So nice because of how much I was groomed on Kick is crazy. Oh gosh. It is here, Voop Chat. That is. God. The canon event. It should not have been a canon event of getting groomed on Kick, but I know so many of us did. I know so many of us got groomed on there. Some of the servers I'm in have everyone send in their IDs. Yeah, honestly. So I thought about Voop at first. Now I have 2K. Yeah, Voop is nice. I thought you changed. Oh, Boom. No, Voop. I don't know how to enunciate it more. That's not what I was saying though. Avatar. Oh yeah. They're like there are just so many like what is it? Gaia Online. That's one that was kids were on there, but like they did have like not kid friendly stuff. IMVU, kids should not have been on that, but let me tell you, I was, and I know other people were too. There's so many things. There's so many things. Hi Jay, how you? It's been a week. Hi Nova. This stuff came out like last week. I never found the time to actually cover it last week, so it leaked into this week. KIK. That was like the like instant messaging thing in the past that several of us got groomed on. Hey, leave the thigh highs out of this. Oh my god. He said, hey, not the thigh highs though. I reset the counter too early. Yeah. This is just stuff I hadn't gotten to cover yet. Before Snapchat, there was Kick. Yes. Is it? I don't know. I don't think Kick is still around. I don't know. I'm really not aware. I'd hope not. I'd really hope it's not. I hope they got rid of it. Oh, it's still around. No. Well, nobody uses it really, so I think it's pretty fine. Anyone in chat remember Melt? What the fuck is Melt? I've never heard of that one. That might be the only way to get them to behave. Desperate times, desperate measures. Oh, that's so funny. All right, the ad break is about to wrap up, and then we can keep going over this document. I never use Kick. That's good. That's good. I Google Kick, and the people also search for result is fucking Grinder. That's insane. Oh my god. Oh man. Well, anyways, welcome back from the ads, everybody. We can continue on going through this. It's like TikTok and Tinder, but for Tinder for kids. Listen, Tinder and kids should not be in the same sentence. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. That's crazy. I'm glad I did not know about that. Holy shit. I used Kick for like 15 years ago. Yeah. Went on it this year. Yeah. No, that sounds atrocious. It just got 7 fucking Subaru ads. I don't know. Maybe they want you to get a Subaru. Okay, that's insane. Well, welcome back from the ads. We can continue on this. Twitch thinks you're a lesbian. This is Panky crossing boundaries, and so this is note saying that they were very clear about their age, that they were 17, streaming on Twitch. It was in my bio for my social media accounts, and I made sure to remind people of my age so they wouldn't be weird. Panky believed that she was an exception, not because she was my girlfriend, but because she was a character and an act. She used her character Panky as an excuse to make these sexual remarks towards me on stream. This is a completely weird thing to say because why would you want your character to thirst after a minor? Why would this be an act why would this be the act you want to do on a live stream, which is insane? And like this whole, I'm playing a character so I can do this, that, or the other. I don't know. I don't. As a part of VTubing that I personally am not very fond of is that like people are playing characters like they're not. Listen, my VTuber, I'm like this. Y'all are just seeing me as my persona basically instead of seeing me IRL, which like I'm thinking about doing a face cam stream as a part of my donathon for my birthday this year. But anyways, digress from that. That this is like I don't like this whole act thing. I definitely find myself preferring to watch VTubers that are just themselves instead of like playing a character the entire time. That's just not I don't care for that, to be honest. Play a character but don't be a fucking dick. Number 1 rule of D&D. Yeah. Sometimes characters, sometimes it's just you turned up to an 11 and adjusted to fit the... Yeah. I can get the idea of VTuber persona being a little more dramatized or like, yes, an exaggerated version of a personality, but like being a different person entirely. Anyways, so they say, I did tell her to stop, but she guilt tripped me into feeling bad about setting the boundary because it was all for show and I shouldn't take it so seriously. In addition, Panky was overly sexual when we streamed together. When telling her we should stop speaking like that, she gave the same excuse. And so this is just note showing an old screenshot where they show that they have 17 in their bio. Just put my head on the door frame and already have a fucking cartoon. No, oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, Mirtha. Oh, hi everyone. Yeah, it's more Fitboy drama. So these are some screenshots from Panky towards in like Note's live streams saying, I need Note titties if you want me to show up. Upskirt shot though. What the fuck? I can show you my boobs. Is cum considered a drug? If so, I'm literally an addict. Specifically Note cum. And like, again, this shit is nasty. They say, mommy, I'll suck your dick. Give. I require Note pee. Shut up. I'm sitting on your face. 17-year-old that they're talking to, by the way. Just a reminder there. All of this talking to a 17-year-old. I'm pro, but we gotta put Panky under the jail. No, 100%. 100%. This is, oh god, there's more. Okay. This is, Note and Panky DMs. Note saying, maybe let's not say things like the comment from yesterday, like asking to see my tits. Panky responds, bruh. And Note says, because stuff like that can be taken out of context. And Panky said, I didn't ask. Will you ever be okay with that stuff again? Note says, it's fine between us, obviously. I guess just not for stream, because like I said, it could be taken out of context, like how it was yesterday. Panky said, well, like on stream, will you ever feel comfortable joking like that? Like ever? And Note says, oh yeah, I guess so. Maybe not now, because I'm 17. This is live in chat. Yeah, that, like, all of this live in chat. Panky continues here saying, I wouldn't say something like that. I think you're forgetting that Panky is a character. Like, I act way worse as Panky, because that's a character and he's meant to be a gremlin degenerate. I feel like you're just blurring the lines a lot now. Which Note responds, I know Panky is just a character, and I know you wouldn't usually say stuff like that. I'm just trying to play it safe because I'm still 17. Which Panky says, everything I say as Panky is meant to be a joke and such. I know I'm just explaining that it feels like you think I'm completely 100% serious about everything I say or actually mean it. Which this is, yes, the disgusting. The victim blaming. It's, Note is a child. Yes! It's a character. It's a stupid reason. They say, isn't that why we said we shouldn't stream together, because I'm just so different and vulgar for your audience to handle. Like, it just seems like more problems. If you're okay with streaming it to them, then that's your call. And Note says, I just wanted to find a way to stream as well, but it's fine. I don't have to. Pig says, if you want to, I'm not stopping you. I'm not saying no, but you seem scared of me making everybody uncomfortable, so why take that risk? Which Note says, it's not that I'm scared. I just wanted to set that one boundary, which doesn't seem like that big of a difference, TBH. Peggy says, IDK, a lot of people are scared to stream with me, and you're like that too now. I wonder why people don't want to fucking stream with you, huh? Maybe you look at all these people that are like, oh, I'm really uncomfortable with this character. I don't want to stream with you because of this character that you're playing. And you take that as everybody else is the problem. I'm just a character. I'm just a vulgar gremlin degenerate, and everybody else needs to figure out how to deal with that. But that's just the act that I'm playing. That's just my character. Like, shut the fuck up. Change your character, dickwad. Like, obviously. And like, Note is trying so hard to be kind. Like, yes. Oh my god. Listen, I didn't give a damn about this fucking femboy, but I don't fuck with them at all. Reading through this is awful. Oh, it's disgusting. And then Peggy says down here, I realize now you probably made it sound like I'm 100% serious about everything I say to you, instead of telling everybody, including your audience, that yes, I'm a character and an act. Like I said, it's not your fault. It's just hindsight, and saying now that that's probably where the discomfort comes from, because you made it sound like I'm serious, and that's okay because we are dating. Which, 9 out of 10 of these lewd femboys do not know how to behave. No, they don't. They don't. This guy's a freaking not the fun guy. No, like, it's giving, like, I just want to do whatever I want to do, and I shouldn't have any repercussions or consequences to my actions because, oh, I don't actually mean this. I'm just playing a character. Like, that's not how it works at all. your character's actively making people uncomfortable enough to not interact with you, get off the internet, touch some grass. Literally. Yeah, they get their ass beat for sure. Like, I don't know how you don't take that of everybody being uncomfortable with your character and you don't think, maybe I should adjust this character. Maybe I should adjust this act that I'm doing. But no, it's literally just, I want to be a vulgar, degenerate gremlin, and I am going to play that. I'm going to say it's a character and an act that I'm playing because I want to do these things, and I don't care how it makes other people feel. Everybody else needs to just get over it because it's only a character. It's not really me. Like, oh my God. I mean, Chris Hansen is out of retirement. Chris Hansen's working on the Roblox shit right now. I'm so sorry, Zombie. Got ever cleared down my windpipe, but it's worth. I don't think it's worth it, Cowpoker, personally. Don't be shy to drop the Addy Panky. We all want to. Jay is only a femboy. I'm not a femboy. I'm not. What femboy has fat fucking tits, huh? No. I'm not a femboy. Whoa! Listen, I know my model has big tits. All right. Oh, fuck, you're right. Bolts does have fat tits. Shit. Quite a lot of... Fuck. I can't even use that. Oh, my God. I hate it here. I hate it. Wani, yes. Why would you do me like this? Oh no, there are femboys with fat tits. I can't use it. I'm not a femboy. I don't have any femboy qualities. Oh, thank you for the follow, Cowpoker. Dear Diary. Oh, you know what Panky's problem is? What? You're under femwatch. Oh, I can't. Hold on. I'll hop in Discord. Oh, let me unmute you so the people can hear you too. What's Panky's problem? Oh, also, what was it? You could be a vulgar degenerate gremlin and not be a weirdo. Points to most innocent W. Yes, like quite literally.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Panky's a fucking narcissist. I was sitting here listening to this whole thing, trying to figure out what it is this motherfucker's problem was, and then I was like, oh, I know what this is. He's a fucking narcissist. Think about it.
Oh.
Like, if you're the problem, if you have a problem with me, then you're the problem. But even worse than that, the whole like, I'm putting on a fucking character thing, like, a narcissist will be like, hey, like, it's not me that's the issue. You can just point to this thing that's like,
oh my God,
actual problem. So they're playing a character. You don't hate me. You hate my little Sona thing. Blah, blah, blah. I'm actually a good person deep down. But because I have this little character thing, you just direct all the hate to that. Not knowing that you're literally the same fucking person, you dickhead.
Yes! Yeah, that's... Oh, you're so right! You're so... Yeah, deep down. Oh, man. I wonder if that's covered in the second Panky doc. I wonder if Kiagaboo, I wonder if they come to that conclusion as well. Oh, what the?
I mean, maybe some people just don't necessarily get it. I get it because I like get it because you know.
You're no. No.
I am also a narcissist. So I get it.
No, you're not.
No, but like, listen, I hate people who don't take accountability for their own actions. I at least understand what my problem is. This motherfucker needs to get his ass beat. Yeah,
that is right. Well, thank you for the one insight, because you are.
Yeah, I was sitting here like, correct. Oh, I know what this is.
Yeah, I've seen this. I know what's going on here.
Yeah,
also, hi Crystal.
Yeah.
Hi, this
I've seen the show before. Okay,
bye. This is the same excuse I heard Lolly's show to VTuber. Oh, we're gonna get into that too. Oh, that comes up in the next doc. It's a VTuber thing. Yeah, I just don't know about VTubers actually. I played these games before. AVD isn't bad, but like when he said awareness is important. Okay. I got you. What is it? Oh, this man, thank you for the sub. Why? It's always femboys. It's always femboys. I don't understand. I'm telling you, there's no way I'm a femboy drama channel. There can't be this much femboy drama to make that my thing. I'm fine just being a drama channel, but specifically femboy, no. But anyways, back into this, continuing on into what Note says here. She released all her anger on me about how I was doing significantly better on Twitch when I wasn't even doing a fraction of the work. So sometimes, or something Panky would do often is compare my Twitch/content creator numbers to her own. She would often say I was doing better because I'm a female and she's a guy. This is one of the instances Panky insulted me for my content. She claims I only did a fraction of her work and could get away with it because I was a girl. Which Note saying, I really have no reason to be mad. I understand how frustrated you are and that's valid. Panky says, just the fact that you were getting that many viewers at 400 followers and you look at me and I had a hard time getting to even 10 today just says so much. Note says, it's pretty unfair. You work a lot but still struggle so much. It's really unfair. Panky says, yeah, because I fucking suck. It's pretty obvious you've barely done anything outside of stream and you are thriving with 20 to 30 people on average watching you. And I'm constantly busting my ass for this and can barely get double digits. It's pretty clear that I suck. Just admit I'm just as bad as some of those shitty VTubers that you hate. Like, you're only saying this because you're dating me. IDK, I'm bitter. I'm bitter that it seems like I work hard all the time for my streaming, yet someone who does almost nothing outside of stream is doing exponentially better. Like, I'm just being spat in the face because what? I'm a guy? Viewers just don't like male VTubers, and you can say that. You can say what you want, but objectively, male VTubers are not preferred. It sucks that I'm being gate-kept out of this because my gender, it's bullshit. I work harder than 90% of the indie VTubers and yet I get nothing because I have a dick. That or I'm boring as shit in reality, both probably. Male VTubers are all shitty anyways. No wonder why everyone prefers the female VTubers. Males are boring and uninteresting and my humor is creepy and gross, but it's quirky if a girl has the same humor. Which, god fucking damn, jeez. What do you say fuck me for? Oh my gosh. I wish tomboy femboys existed. Ollie, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, someone shut this guy up. Boo! Tomato! When people are staring at numbers, my biggest advice to anybody ever starting out streaming is do not look at your numbers. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's only going to negatively impact you. What Panky want Note to even say to this shit? Yeah, no! Bro's never heard of Kinchi. Yeah, fuck one of you is what he said. I swear I read it. No, this is actually gross though. Like, just because you are not doing well doesn't mean like all of this, that, and the other. All male VTubers are so bad. Yada yada yada. Like, get it. What are the hallmarks of narcissism? Hello, low self-esteem. Confirmation. Gods, I'm literally on the psychopathy spectrum, and this shit is baffling even to me. What? There's just... What is that? Oh, is that like the like different like NPD and BPD? Is that what that's called? It's called the spectrum there? I don't know. I'm just curious. I've never heard of it referred to like that. I hate myself, so I'm gonna lash out, make it everyone else's problem. Yes, doom mongering at its finest. Exactly. Gender bias has always existed in the VTuber space, but at this point, it's still blaming it for your lack of success. Yes, those are personality disorders. So what's the psychopathy spectrum? Is that what? Personality disorder is a spectrum similar to ASPD or sociopathy spectrum. Oh, I don't know these things. Thank y'all for educating me. So there's the personalities, and then the psychopathy is more about being unable to feel emotion. It's not really used anymore, but it's close to antisocial personality disorder. Wait, so you're saying... Because Tira's saying psychotic personality disorder. Are they all personality disorders and Tyr is using older terminology. Sorry to like pause going through the doc right now. I'm very, I want to like make sure I'm saying these things right. Yeah, okay. Listen, I don't know these things, and I don't want to look like an asshat later trying to say XYZ thing, and that's not what it is. They're all personality disorders. Psychopathy is just an older term. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for taking this little pause to educate me on that one. Oh, that's what it was called when you were diagnosed, but yeah, okay, got it. Back into this, because I did not finish reading these screenshots. Note says, I'm sorry, it's just an unfair game for males. It's just not fair that one gender has a bigger advantage over others. I'm sorry you have to deal with that. Panky continues saying, well, that's just how it is. I could work harder than everybody in the VTuber community and have the best model and production value and still not do as good as the VTuber with tits and a high-pitched voice, because male VTubers are gross. I'm not saying you're only successful because you're a girl, by the way. I'm saying I'm doing shit because I'm a guy. Objectively, female VTubers perform better. Note says, I get what you're saying. I'm not taking it the wrong way. Which, yeah, like, there are plenty of successful male VTubers. They, like, I don't know. It's a skill issue, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. It's just a skill issue. Heavenly, Dory, yeah, yes, like, there are so, yeah, the more you know. There are so many successful male VTubers. You are just nasty. You are gross, and nobody likes you because you make people uncomfortable and don't care for boundaries. Suck it up. I mean, this... Unfortunately, Panky is doing very well now. But it's, yeah, there's so many, yeah, maybe don't be a freak. Don't be a weirdo. And people would tune in. So, I mean, they got their shit together. Panky's like partner and does, Panky, wait, are you, yeah, oh, did y'all not know Panky's partner? Panky is a partner VTuber. They're pulling big numbers. Yes, they are. Hold on. I know we were just talking about not looking at numbers, but let me give y'all a PanksterVT. Is that what they're, or is it Panky? Is it, what do they go by? Yeah, Panky's pulling in like 80 to 100 range. Yeah, their status is partnered. Oh, their average viewers right now is 71. So it's going down, but they had a spike. It looks like they very recently reached partner. Oh no, maybe not. They might have gotten it around this time. Sorry, I know y'all can't see this. I'm looking at, if y'all don't know what this is a Twitch tracker. You can see people's like stats on this and whatnot. But yeah, Panky's averaging the last 30 days, like around 70s, but Panky's partner. And I think they have been partnered for a little bit. I don't feel like going to like look to see when they got partnered. Based off the graph, it looks like it would be recent. Because I know you have to be pulling the numbers for about 3 months, and the only time that they're pulling the 3-month time frame of those numbers is like May, June, July of this year. So, well, this document, this stuff was back in 2022. So it was around here where they were averaging around double digits. Let's see, when was this actually? This is January 2022. So yeah, their average viewers for the month was like 11 back then. So this was them like starting out, which like, again, you're starting out. Like you started streaming for a couple of months. I don't know why they thought, you know, I'll be a VTuber for a year and by then I'll be hitting crazy numbers. I don't know what the thought was here, but it looks like they took like almost they took a couple months off and then came back to like a huge spike. I don't know what happened between July and November of 2023. I'm very curious as to how they got this spike here. But That's this is a time frame that they're discussing this. Times have changed. So 3 years later, their partner, they're reaching higher numbers. They're reaching whatever they want to, I guess. But I don't know. Yeah, they really popped off here. Again, I'm very curious as to what happened in this like what 3-4 month span. Wait, August, September, October, 5 month span. That got them. See, they go 77, 80 here, but they had 66 in 2024. So I don't think this is whenever they hit partner. It'd have to have been this recent new model. Maybe that's did they make the switch to Femboy here? Cause fuck, shit. Maybe I do lock in it. No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. I'm not being a Femboy. But excuse me. Maybe that's what happened here. I don't know. Same motherfucker told. Yes. This is that same person. This is the same person. You'd have to kill me, bro. All right, here, going back over to this. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but how times have changed. Anyways, I'd be a Femboy because I love to get weird with it, generalize, but these guys fucked it up for me. See, I would. There are plenty of reasons I would not be a Femboy. That's just not my interest whatsoever. And then on top of that, almost all of the Femboys that I'm aware of are extremely not safe for work, and I'm not doing that. Voice changers calling you Femboy Jay is like the Goblin Mask. No, absolutely not. Jay, would you get a Femboy model for $1 trillion? Yes. What kind of stupid ass question is that? Yes, I would get a Femboy model for $1 trillion. It's $1 trillion. Yeah. A Femboy model's not that bad in the span of $1 trillion fucking dollars. Jay, become a Femboy, become racist and homophobic, because that's what they do apparently. Oh my god. Can I make you a... Oh, a lot of Femboys are homophobic. Don't, I'm live right now. Please don't do this. Please don't do... Keep it to yourself. I'm not putting John on the mic. Absolutely not. Personally, it's weird how all Femboys are instantly sexualized, but that's a conversation for another. No, you are correct. What about $50? Am I getting $50 on top of somebody paying for the model? Because, yeah, I mean, I would. Yeah, who in the right mind would turn down $1 trillion? Exactly. Hey, Panda. No, you're not late. Don't worry. Let John speak. No, he was about to go off. I could not. Femboys and politicians. Listen, the politicians are very big fans of Femboys. I've learned this. They're all transphobic and homophobic and also pedos despite calling other queer people groomers. Yes, which I don't understand. Wait, please. You have to keep it in. I'll make you one for free. I'll learn live 2D right now. Dismay, you do not have to do that. Oh my god. How are you a Femboy and homophobic? John has the same question. No, I am not unsilencing John. Absolutely not. Listen, I do enjoy streaming. I do enjoy the career that I've built of this. That's not how I'm going out. I could go out another way. It cannot be dealing with some fucking Femboy drama. I can't go out like that. No way in hell. There you are, sucking dick on 1628. Oh my god. No, we're silencing John. We are silencing John 100%. No. Imagine being homophobic / transphobic in 2025. No, it still does not. It doesn't make sense to me at all. It would be a really funny way to go out, though. That's not how I'm doing it. Grindr completely crashed. Yes. Oh my gosh. Listen, those were specifically the Republican politicians, them niggas are gay. Them niggas are homosexuals for being as homophobic as they are. That's the calls coming from inside the house, specifically in that closet you're in, buddy boy. That's where that comes from. Hashtag unmute John is crazy. Why are you silencing a black voice? Montoma, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh, hold on. I have to let this automod think through. Yeah. Not with Adrian is crazy. Oh, can't believe Jay is racist, removing the voice from the black man. Stop. Oh my god. I don't mind internalized homophobia as a kid and by learning and listening, they're dealing with it by ruining lives. Yes. Quite literally. Gender bias in real time. Anyway, oh my god, you good?
Yeah, I was just closing the door for you.
Oh. I dealt with my internalized homophobia by sucking dick. Get John a model. He has a PNG. He has a PNG tuber. I need to get him a new one, but he technically has one. It is a pick crew, but I should. Soon, one of these days. Anyways, there are more screenshots of Panky whining like a little bitch. And I'm going to go through all of them. So I want y'all to be ready with the oh brother, this guy stinks, because Panky continues on by saying, just frustrated about so many things. You took my viewers today because they all like the girl better. No matter how hard I work, I'll never be the best because of my gender. I'll never be a girl, sadly. And struggling with that fact, I'm just not nearly as entertaining as you, I guess. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm just being a whiny baby because you're better than me. Just fucking admit it already. Stop avoiding it. It pisses me off. Just say that's what you're thinking. Which Note responds and says, that's not what I'm thinking. I don't want to lie to you just so you can hear what you want to hear. I still want to be honest with you. Sorry if that's just not what you wanted to hear, but I don't want to lie. Panky says it doesn't matter. And Note says, I think it matters a lot. Panky continues saying, nobody cares that I work harder than most because I'm a gross and creepy guy. Nobody sees how hard I'm trying all the time, and the viewers just don't give a shit because I'm not a girl. It doesn't fucking matter. I know how hard you worked on your model and your overlays, but I also busted my ass to get everything. I try almost every day to have content that's edited and produced to make sure it's perfect, yet you're doing 5 times better than me and halfway to Twitch partner. And what, you stream? You don't say or do anything outside of Twitch as you're doing that good? That's bullshit. It's so stupid. Note says, yeah, it's pretty stupid. Peggy continues saying, sorry if it seems like I'm yelling at you. Just, I'm going to be honest. You're the, I think this is supposed to be epitome of all that's in my mind right now. You're super entertaining. I'm not. I work constantly to get my name out there. You do nothing to get your name out there. Yet you get 20 to 30 viewers on average. I can't get double digits. Note says, I know you're struggling a lot to put your name out. Sorry if everything I'm saying is so repetitive, by the way. I mean, Panky's saying the same shit. Y'all are both being repetitive. Note says, I just want to assure you that I understand the struggles you're experiencing. Everything that you're telling me is completely understandable. Panky says, just kind of hurts coming from you of all people, in all honesty. Oh, hold on. What are y'all saying? But he HRTXs. Yeah, you took my views is insane. You took my viewers. You took my Rolex. I looked at my brother and said, damn, what's next? No, he's constantly being nice and Peggy's just beating them down. Yeah. You pronounced whiny bitch wrong? Huh? Yeah, no, bro's projecting. Like, get a therapist. Learn what a diary is and stop harassing kids. All I hear is a baby crying. That's all that's happening. A live Panky reaction. Yeah, I need Panky to learn what shutting the fuck up is. Panky continues saying, you haven't touched TikTok in ages, literally have gotten all your recent growth just from Twitch, so hearing a sort of fake sounding I understand hurts. Like, bruh, how do you understand? You streamed for 6 fucking months. I don't want to hear that I understand bit because it's just not true. I recently did my 1-year anniversary and I had 7 people watching. I had 9 watching today. Yeah, you had like 20 or 30 the other day watching you. No, blank, you don't understand. Stop acting like you do. It feels so forced. You're trying to act sympathetic. That's the most hurtful part. Note says, I get where you're coming from, but I didn't always have 20 viewers. I didn't always have this much growth. Which Panky responds by saying, did you even hear what I said? Yeah, obviously you didn't always have 20 viewers. You just started. God, this bullshit is so hard to read. But now you do. You've been streaming for literally half the time I have. And doing this much better. It's so disingenuous coming from you. Well, I always haven't had this growth. Yeah, when you started fucking streaming. But what? About 4 or 5 months later, and now you're doing this good and doing nothing outside of streaming. Note says, I'm sorry, I don't really sound sincere when I say I understand. I don't really have streaming in mind, to be honest. I say I understand because I know what it's like to work really hard for something and not get the results I wanted. But I can just stop saying that if that helps. Gamma, I'm not letting this message through. Say something that doesn't get auto-modded. Grow up, get it together, go touch some grass, yes. Bro, I had 8 viewers for my 2.0 event. What was me? Yeah, it's like, I also, at my fucking 1-year streaming anniversary, had like, what, 8 viewers probably? Maybe 10? The block button is right there, bro. What is Pinky's deal? Just, oh my god, just complain, like, how do people talk to others like this and say you're a friend? They're dating here. This is supposed to be your girlfriend that you're doing this to, that you're saying all this to. It's one thing to vent about shit, but this is great. Yes! Oh my god. Oh yeah, Disman. Yeah, this is, yeah, where's the love and support? No. They don't do that around here. They don't do that around there. The love and support is talking about wanting to see your partner's tits, and then when your partner says that makes it uncomfortable, saying, oh, I'm just playing a character, that's not actually me. That shit is literal gaslighting, yes. Yeah, their love and support is gaslighting. This is dating, I see why the kids these days aren't doing it anymore. That's just, they're just, like, dating. Hey, doggy, we're in some bullshit. It's just like their partner at the time. They dated for like 6 months and then broke it off because, I mean, clearly by everything we're seeing here, ample reason to break it off. Oh my god, there's more. Okay, this is the last of this section. Wait, you mean to tell me that because he didn't automatically start getting Iron Mouse numbers that he can't emotionally abuse his partner out of frustration? I'm sorry, I thought this was America. How am I supposed to chase all these VTuber women if these Google Docs exist? I don't know, Dougie. I can't help you there. I just pulled back to back Stay in Love on Japan servers. I don't know what that means, but I'm happy for you. Or I'm sorry for your loss. I don't know if this is good or not. Why is there a male loneliness epidemic? Okay, Peggy finishes off this whole whiny bit saying, it's just so obviously forced coming from you. I hate it. It pisses me off. Just stop acting like you understand. It was pretty fucking pathetic having a 1-year anniversary stream and only having 7 people. When I'm sure you'll have at least 50 watch you on yours. So just stop acting like you understand the struggle because you don't. And Note says, I'm sorry. I came off the wrong way. I'll stop saying it. And then Peggy goes, are you mad at me? You can just stop talking to me. Don't force yourself to stay here. When I'm mad and emotional and basically just yelling at you for being better and more successful for doing a fraction of my work. Oh my god. Oh, that's the Yandere? Okay, I know. Tyr was talking about that horse. Oh my gosh. God, Pinky is... On a serious note, let this guy tweak out like he is. It'll just make it easier for other male VTubers who actually want to put the work in and be more successful. It's... Are you mad at... Bitch! Oh yeah, Tyr dumped 15k and got B1. Are you mad at me? I only talked mad shit and told you to do a triple flip off a brick. Literally! It's... Yeah, they began feeling guilty for their accomplishments because Pinky made them believe that, like, she did more work. I worked so hard for my models, my overlays, my emotes, and drawings, and I couldn't feel proud of any of my work at this point, and felt guilty because I would take her views from whenever we streamed at the same time. I was at a loss on what to do at this time because I didn't want to make her feel more bad, like any more bad. And then we get into the I couldn't give her a simple no because she would become very depressed if I did. Need no to curb stomp Panky. I mean, what? Who said that? Who said that? Get a load of this guy who thinks effort to success is a 1-to-1 ratio. Oh, fuck. Golly, you're so right, Dougie. You are so correct. So this is in Panky not being able to take no, or if they did, she'd become extremely depressed. Oh, excuse me. Note says, Panky and I did have a sexual relationship despite being online. In hindsight, this is something I should have never engaged with, and I regret it heavily. There was a point in which I decided I should stop engaging, but it was difficult to tell Panky no. When I decided to withdraw my consent, Panky spiraled and I felt horrible for rejecting her. She once again emotionally manipulated me. After this point, I didn't want her to spiral again, so I stopped saying no to anything she wanted to do. I continued to cater to her needs as much as I could out of fear. Note says, I'm sorry, I was worried that you would get bothered by me saying no. Panky says it doesn't matter. I just don't want to pressure you like I always do, which gigantic red flag there. Note says just I don't want to do it tonight. That's all. I'll end it there. I don't. What order am I reading these in? This is 1:20 p.m. to okay. Note says yeah, I know, but now I'm not in the mood, and I was just hoping you would be understanding of that. But I just want to stop thinking about it. It's most certainly not a good day to deal with something like this. The same thing happened on Thanksgiving. Panky responds saying, well, it just kind of hurt that because you said we could and got my hopes up. It's fine though. I understand. It just kind of hurt. It's just hard to try and ignore when it feels like, when I feel like I'm such a piece of shit for pressuring you and making you uncomfortable. Hearing you say it to me made me feel so horrible. I didn't stop after you said no, and that sounds so fucking disgusting and R-wordy. Note says it's fine, just don't do it again and it'll be fine. It was just a mistake. Panky says, I feel horrible. Note says, yeah, I understand you must feel terrible. Panky says, I feel so disgusting, like all those creeps who stare at you. I'm just a piece of shit. Note says, that's different. Those are just creepy strangers. You're not a stranger to me. Panky says, it doesn't matter, because if I don't ask, I won't have to deal with you Whoa! Wait, if I don't ask, I won't have to deal with your saying no. And so I won't get hurt for you not wanting to be around me or help. It's not like it matters. And Note says, why does it bother you so much that I said no? I'm not in the mood. That doesn't mean I don't want to be around you. It simply means I don't want to do any of that. I should be able to say no without it being a problem. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the girl? Yeah, manipulation goes fucking crazy. Oh, holy shit. Panky says, I'm sorry I made you uncomfortable. Note says, it's okay. I just need space with those sorts of things. Panky said, oh, Fix Squeaks, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Panky says, it's not okay. I made you feel uncomfortable and unsafe. I came off as R-wordy and disgusting. I'm a horrible monster. I'm sorry that you choose to date me. Note says, it was just a mistake. You're not a horrible person because of it. Panky continues saying, I'm such a piece of shit for making you feel uncomfortable. I'm your own partner. I shouldn't make you uncomfortable or scared, especially with how fucking disgusting I was when you say, no, I'm horrible. I'm sorry for ever being lewd with you. I'm so sorry. I don't want to make you uncomfortable again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry. I'll just stop. I want to rip my hair out. I'm so horrible to you. And Note's like, you need to calm down a bit. Please, you're taking this too far. Yeah, the Panky thing. Yes. Panky says, it's all true though. I'm horrible. I'm just some creep and piece of shit that made my own girlfriend uncomfortable with how horrible I am. Note says, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say anymore. Panky says, I'm so sorry I hurt you. I wish I could just off myself right now for how shitty I am to my own girlfriend. And Note says, please don't say that. Panky continues by saying, I made you feel unsafe and uncomfortable. I deserve it. I'm so horrible. I'm sorry for making you feel that way. I'm so sorry for being such a horrible person. I didn't mean to make you feel bad for saying no. I'm so sorry. It doesn't matter if I meant it or not. It still happened. I'm such a piece of shit. I can't believe I did something that horrible. Good God. Yes. Classic manipulation tactic. Oh my God. I can't even call this entitlement. This is just abuse speedrun. Yes. Oh, holy fuck. Yeah, and these messages are very self-explanatory. And then they say, please note, I would like to note a couple of things before I conclude. People have assumed I was groomed and Panky is a pedophile for this situation. I did not claim any of this. As I mentioned, I was 17 and she was 19. There's nothing wrong with the age gap. The reason why I even brought up the age was because Panky made public sexual remarks towards a minor. As an adult, I think she would have known better than to talk to a minor that way. I was very careful about my wording in the tweet, and I made the tweet I made because I didn't want people to get that idea. I was, however, emotionally abused and emotionally manipulated into sexual situations. Furthermore, I emphasized I was 17 at the time because of the recent controversy in which Panky told a minor to off themselves. I wanted to bring to light that Panky has a history of saying horrible things to minors. I would also like to mention that I'm really not doing this for clout. Please look at my Twitter account. I don't say anything on there. It's just a thrown bot account at this point. I've gained nothing from speaking out about my story. I never intended to gain from this. As long as I can warn people about this individual and help prevent the same thing that happened to me, that's all that matters. And they say, I want to sincerely apologize for making a tweet with no evidence at first. I allowed my emotions to get the best of me and I should have stopped and thought for a bit before saying anything. I take full responsibility for that. I don't know what tweet they're talking about. I'm extremely sorry, and I will be deleting Twitter for a while after this upload. After this is uploaded, as I want nothing to do with this app anymore. I wanted to come back here to share my story, and that's all. Thank you to everyone who believes in me and who is supportive, even when I didn't upload the proof yet. Thank you for your time and patience. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, get the fuck out of here. We're not doing that. I'd like to make a formal apology to all. I feel yeah, like it's nasty. It's nasty completely. This is, I won't say Panky is a groomer because again, a 2-year age gap is not like crazy, to be honest. Like this is what the senior dating a junior sophomore. How they even find? I don't know. I just wasn't dealing with that. I couldn't be bothered. I could not be bothered at all. But this is not tonight. Point blank with a shotgun. I hope both sides of Panky's pillow is warm for the rest of their lives. Yes, 100%. The manipulation, the emotional manipulation and abuse are insane. The pressuring into sexual situations is fucking nuts. And again, no was a minor in this. So it's just awful. It is just awful. 110%. But this is the first document. So this is the precursor. I feel like I need a shower with rubbing alcohol. Damn, that's crazy. I get it. This is the precursor to the Panky doc that was created by Kyagaboo. They say, hate me, I don't care, but it needed to be addressed. My heart goes out to everyone who's been affected by this. And they posted this, I think 4 days ago? Yeah. So that goes into this document, which is the unfortunate truth of PanksterVT. God, please, no, I know. Round 2, baby, already loaded up in the chamber. We're going in. Second document here. Let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. We got, this is, I'm going to call them just Kia, because I saying their full name is too much. Round 2. The unfortunate truth of PanksterVT. When I originally made my initial post on Panky about this situation, I never thought it would be more than me shouting into the ethos. Thankfully, clear heads prevailed and his Twitch was temporarily banned and his TikTok was fully removed. I had hoped that this would be a moment of reflection on Panky's part and he would realize the points that I was trying to make in the video, but I was sadly mistaken. The purpose of this Google Doc will be to expose Panky for the sick and abusive person who manipulates and takes advantage of those around him. I was absolutely horrified by the information that victims came forward to me with and felt that this was the only way to get this information out as effectively as possible. For those who are also victims of Panky's actions, just know that you are never alone. There are always people out there who will support you through tough times, and that nothing that happened to you was warranted or deserved. So part 1, this is split into parts. Can we just crucify Panky is so real? Who in this situation back in 2022, the times of being in call with a note and her crying to me with my roommate. Oh my gosh. Oh damn, you were like in that shit back then. Holy shit. Vic, I'm so sorry about that. Like, I feel so sorry for Note. That's awful. So this doc is split into parts, and part one is it really just Lolly? They say those who have followed PanksterVT for an extended amount of time may have experienced some of his unique tastes. PanksterVT has distributed, commissioned, and discussed lolicon/sexual childlike themes in his server. These acts were documented by his own staff team of mods as they directly break Twitch TOS. With this is them saying we love lollies in this household no matter how old. They say no matter the how old. I think they were trying to say that, but this was this year. This was July 2025 of saying that no matter how old, we love lollies. And then we have links to videos of Panky talking about child characters. Lolly condiments are yes. If I drink rubbing alcohol, will it cleanse me of that? Don't do that. Please don't do that. Mods, remove the copper wiring from his house. I really don't want to click into any of these videos. I'm very scared to. I'm gonna click one. Hold on. I know y'all can't hear this. Let me unmute this. Hey, chat, fucking get this guy. Age's number of prisoners just play. Yes. Yeah. I muted just again. I don't think anything too bad will be said. And if it is, you know, maybe I go out via snipe because of a femboy.
No, I'm not looking at porn. Let's mass report this lolly. God.
Okay, I actually just don't care. I just don't care about figuring this out or like deciphering what's going on in this. So we're just gonna keep it pushing. But there's probably some proof for this. Mod summon? High risky. No, we don't need the mods. Panky does here. Oh, this is them looking up Eris Rule 34, which I can only assume this is some child of it, like in some anime. Hold on. Oh, I didn't realize that picked up so well. Sorry if y'all can hear people talking in the background. I need to figure out my mic situation to not pick up so much background noise, but I digress from that. Not even Christ will forget. No. Wait. This might take offense, but then again, the witch will probably curse him in the afterlife. Yeah. That should happen, but glad it's finally not getting swept under the rug. No made a post on Twitter years ago, onto it longer, but all of us being small accounts, it barely got seen. Yes. Which is like that's so shitty that like that happens like that. From Jawless Reincarnation, which is already a problematic anime. Oh, good lord. It's hard to enforce a rule you don't really want to follow, so Panky will later state that she was. Hold on, I have to. Staff feet pics. What the hell? Hold on, I have to zoom into this to try to. This is somebody saying. Hey, if you guys kept up with this chat, thanks to Blank, we realized we were a bit slacking on keeping up with the NSFW rules. From now on, please be more thoroughly checking the NSFW channels again for images that break our rules. This does specifically go for lolly stuff. It's better to stay safe than sorry, but bring it up here if you're unsure. And for those who frequent those channels for more than just modding, I would greatly appreciate if you could scroll up in the channel or two as back as much as you can and moderate those images. Don't need to keep rule breaker corpses around. And then something else, and Panky just sends like a little smiley face here, and they say, so I'm going to state this bluntly, this is an issue that shouldn't have been an issue in the first place. I'll be taking a mini break from modding as of late as I'm currently focused on other things I've been working towards, especially with job rise when I can mod. And Peggy says, I'd appreciate if you stopped talking down to us. It's incredibly rude for you to act on a high horse above everyone here. We're all supposed to be working together here, not at opposition with each other. So tone down the rudeness towards other staff here who are also trying to do their job. What? Oh, what the? Effective how victims get screwed over constantly. I'm glad nobody's getting their story on it. Yes, absolutely. Let's go with the compressor and expander filter so it only picks you up near your mic. Wait, compressor and expand. Okay. the ad break is about to start. Soviet Crab, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Ads are starting in like about 3 minutes. I don't think there's really too much into this. It looks like them talking about like volley stuff being in the server and whatnot. I'm sorry, I can't stop the ads. But whenever like taking a pause from this, little pause from the doc, talking about my microphone for a second. I have a Shure MV7, I believe, but I have it plugged in via USB because it has a USB and then it has the actual like whatever the fuck 3-prong things that mics use. Can I mess with those things without that, whatever you said, the compressor and expander filters? Because I also don't want it to I don't want it to not pick up me if I'm like screaming, for example, because it's one thing. I did have like a suppressor on my mic through OBS, but it would cut out my, like whenever I am too loud, it would cut me out. And I didn't want that to happen. So that's the only thing that like I want to like change about my mic, but I don't know how to change it exactly. Yeah, we need the screams. Exactly. That's why I took off the like, whatchamacallit, I took off the like noise suppression on my mic through OBS. And then also just the way that I have my audio set up is very, I don't know. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna bother Cinder. I'm going to message Cinder right now to help me with mic stuff because I don't like that y'all can hear people talking in another room. Like, that's a problem. I don't want that picking up. I'm back at take the trash out. Oh, look up OBS audio settings for streaming and they'll walk you through step by step so you can have the yelling. Okay, bet. Well, the thing is, a lot of times with those, I don't know what a pop filter is, I'll be honest. I don't know these things. I don't know these things at all. But the way that I have my audio set up is that I have a audio mixer that the only thing coming in onto my OBS is something called an audio mix. So that has my microphone, my music, my if I play like a video, it's all in that one thing. I can hear all of Jay's chips crumble, crinkle on the ground. Stop! I know, I'm sorry. I have my shit cranked to the max and it's still scuffed. I don't think Guy talks about pop filters. It's a separate device. I gotta figure this shit out. Ads are about to start. Let me send a message to Cinder. Hello. I would like mic help, please. There we go. Because it goes in front of your mic and blocks the noise. Chippy chippy choppa choppa looby looby yabba yabba. Hi Serena, how's it going? Ads are about to start, so I'm gonna pause going through the document until the ad break runs. The mesh thing that you put in front of it, my mic just has the little foam bit on top of it. That's the only thing it has there. I don't know anything else about things, but like I don't like that. I swear to God, if I get 7 Subaru acts in a row, I'm sorry. You know, y'all are in ads for 3 minutes. Trust me, be out here consuming anime. That's true. Yeah, in the ad void, y'all go. It's okay. Nothing new will be discussed until the ads are done. I understand not everybody can afford a sub for whoever they be watching. I'd recommend it. It helps quite a bit. Okay, bet. I'll have to. Can I look up? Hold on. Where is this at? Because I want to open up Amazon, but I'm really not trying to dox myself right now. Pop filter. What are these? Oh, those things. Okay. Oh, I know what those are. I know about those. I've seen those. That would help not pick up background stuff, even with the way that it's set up. That's it. You don't have a sound gate or a pop filter? What's your gain sensitivity at? I like your funny words, Magic Man. What the fuck do you mean? If I ever speak to Cinder, I'm gonna address him as, "Hey, Cinder." No, not that one. How are you? Damn, IDK, I'm a sub washer. I wish. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how to find that out. Do I hold on? Let me open up the little Sure Plus motive and see if that changes stuff. I think I'm technically supposed to have this open when I'm streaming. And if I say, okay, how is the audio now? Because I have this thing open. That should, maybe it should have changed stuff. Do I sound different in any way? It helped enough that my mic no longer picks up most of my MK clicks. Oh, that would be nice. Okay, what? So wait, so does it sound different? Do I, as long as I still pick up, maybe I just need to make sure I have this program open. Oh, that wasn't Tuna in the background. That was one of my other housemates. But I still sound fine. Okay, sick. As long as I still sound fine, that's what I want, and not anything in the background being picked up. I didn't realize it was so like loud for y'all to be like y'all could like audibly hear what they were talking about in the background. So I now know I will make sure I have this program open. Because it like comes with the microphone. Yeah, I have the Shure MV7, and I thought I'd have to like plug it up to like whatever the fuck I don't know what they're called, but the things that you plug mics into, because they have the special little plug things. Don't ask me what it's called. The XLR thing. I think they're called XLR mics. That's what I thought I'd have to plug it into to be able to adjust that better. But if I just have to have this program open, that's perfect. So sorry about that. Sorry about that again, that y'all could hear all of that in the background. But also, welcome back from the ads. Yeah, I know Go XLR is like one of the things. Although I don't think they sell those anymore. You said you have, what? Skull candies with the double prong dongle? No. Why? Don't lie on my name like this. I've got I got the Shure MV7. That's my microphone. Yes. I fucking remember those. Listen, I never had skull candies. I wanted skull candies so bad. I thought they were so cool. I absolutely wanted to be a part of that. Taigi! Hi, Taigi. It's more femboy drama. We're covering the femboy drama. Specifically the stuff about the one that told minors to off themselves. They were okay, nothing game-changing, but nice. No, I figured. I didn't think they were that crazy. But, like, they were just hyped up and everybody had them, so I wanted some. That's all. Promises about old Japan, dude. That anime. Okay. Well, now that people should be back from ads, we're gonna continue on in this document. More conversations with Panky and their mods. I believe this is like their mod team. Somebody said, question, are we okay with cosplays that look like a teen in the NSFW channel? Don't want anyone to say that we are enabling pedophilic behaviors in this server. Pengy says if they aren't an adult, then it's fine to me. And somebody responds, but like, I would understand if it's art, like a drawing, but it's an IRL photo, and the fact that it has the skull bag and the face kind of blurred, it kind of looks a little sus to me, but I guess that's fine. The person says, I agree with Foxy, but we are on the losing side here. And they say, let's vote on this so we can further understand when this shit happens. When this does happen, again, we can know should we allow it. And they say, sorry to say this isn't actually a democracy. If Panky says it's okay, then that's the final word. And they say something here, but it's kind of cut off. And they say, I thought the whole purpose was mods to handle the server, and Panky wanted little to partake in it, or did I misunderstand since I saw the role was made for you? Not trying to start anything, just a little confused. They say, no, you're good. I interpret it as I'm the last decision instance, unless Panky pinks in, then he gets to overrule whatever he likes. For example, with some statement, while that way of working with it would be a bit inconsequential, it's still his server, but again, that's just how I'm interpreting it right now. We never wrote down a manifesto or anything. I am curious about what the other mods think, though. And Panky down here is basically saying, my opinion is that as long as everyone involved is a consenting adult, anything can really go. And that's where I stand on it regarding that, the server. That's how I wish to view things. So that's how I want the mods to see things, as when doling out punishments for if something is considered offensive to the rules. And somebody's saying, but do we consider the underage cosplayer a party in this matter? I mean, sure, they have no idea that someone is posting their pictures in an NSFW channel, but that doesn't sit right with me. It's just disturbing. And Peggy's just saying that they're an adult that's cosplaying a lolly, so it's okay, basically. Yeah, the mod channel is called Staff Feet Pics. We have taken note of that. Welcome back from the ads. Oh, you're free. Welcome back, Cat Poker. Jay never asked for my feet pics. Tiggy. We did Pete's on stream together. What are you talking about? Why would I ask for that? We've done it together. We both put our Pete's on the screen. She's lying, Your Honor. She's lying. What are you or she's not telling the whole truth. Why? Oh, true, I forgot. Yes, we both put our Pete's on stream. Girl.
What the fuck were you doing?
Whenever me and Tiggy put our Pete's on stream.
At the same time?
Yeah.
The fuck kind of streams are you having?
Pete streams. Oh my god. Shut up. Yeah. The fuck kind of streams you having? Oh my god. So we get into part 2 of this doc. We're locking back in. Don't make me pull my keys back out, dude. Do I need a? Hold on. Where are my keys? Here we go. Jingle, jingle. Lock back in. Back into the dock. We get into part 2, the abuser. They say the second point I'd like to bring forward is from a victim of his abuse. Their identity will remain anonymous for their safety. I was reached out by a Twitter user that wished to express their side of this story. What they revealed was that Panky has a chronic history of DMing users randomly in their server, to which they would engage in sexual conversations with them. This can be seen as extremely problematic, as one, Panky's server, while on the surface is labeled 18+, has 0 age verification required to enter, and it's possible that Panky was engaging in these conversations with individuals that were not, in fact, adults. And the second and much more glaring issue is that these interactions are based on the power dynamic of Panky being a big icon in the server, and that many of these individuals may not have consented to this activity. The screenshots are given from said victims recounting of her time as one of Panky's moderators and giving insight on the secret relationship that uncovers many of Panky's behaviors behind closed doors. I feel like we sped past Panky being pro lolly cosplay too fast. I mean, yeah, like this. Personally, I'm putting it out there. I think if you like lolly shit, it's fucking weird. It's you. I feel like that's you wanting to like actual kids, but you can't, so you like 2D kids instead. That's how it reads to me. It is what it is. So I already do not fuck with. I don't fuck with anything lolly related. The fact that Panky is a lolly just lets me know even more of what I need to know. Oh, Minu, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, if you like lolly sexually, like in my mind, you're a pedo. Like that's full stop. It's fucking weird. I don't know how people have rationalized it not being weird. I don't know. Like it's just that's how it's always viewed to me. What's the show? It's the boy. It's the child boy. Like lolly is technically girls. Shota is the boys, and that's what they're called. Like why do you want to sexualize kids? Like full stop. Why would you want to do that? Why do you have an interest in that? I feel like there is a correlation between people liking that stuff and then fucking little kids. Like, I think it's there. I think it's there. So, they lucky I don't work for the FBI. Straight to the yes, like, I don't know. So, anyways, like, just learning Panky being a lolicon, all I need to know. All I need to know for who they are. I understand that they were 19 when they were dating that 17-year-old. All I need to know, though. All I need to know. I'm here for these reasonable take. Thank you. These people are actually rationalizing it by saying it's coping message. I don't know. I feel like you should. I can't say anything in that by like. I think you should find a different coping mechanism. I think you were abused as a kid, so you look at kids being abused is crazy. That doesn't make sense to me. That it just doesn't make sense to me at all. Yeah, welcome in. Grab some snacks. I'm surprised a lot of YouTubers aren't FBI honey. I feel like they should be. I was upset, so I coped by murdering someone. Like, the logic is non-existent. I don't. It's that Drake's lost a brother. It does not make sense to me. So, I'm sorry if we went past this part quickly, or quicker than expected, but, like, I don't know. I've always, I think the lolly VTubers are weird. I think people who are cute, like really, really big fans of the lolly VTubers are weird. And I'm talking specifically people have models that look like children. Chibi Doki is just a chibi. She doesn't look like a child. Iron Mouse does not look like a child. And I say Iron Mouse because that got brought up whenever I made that TikTok about like this whole topic. People were trying to say Iron Mouse, and then I'm like, no, Iron Mouse she doesn't look like a child. That doesn't apply here. Having a petite model, having a cutesy model is different from having a child-like model. What's her bitch ass name? I can't remember her new name for the life of me, but Gura, whatever her new model is, that is fucking weird. That's fucking weird. Saba, thank you. Oh my gosh. Her model's weird. It caters to fucking pedophiles. I'll say it since so many people are afraid to say it. Yes, the shirt toggle, the toggle where you open up your shirt a little bit that's fucking weird. I know what you are. I know what you're doing. I don't care. Girl was already like you could try to argue just the cutesiness for Gura. I still feel like that was a child model. But Saba? No. Your eyes are right. Yes! Like, it's a schoolgirl fit. And whenever they have like some alternate universe thing, whenever, I guess in like, what was it, HoloLive, wherever that bitch was in, where Gura was like a kindergarten student, like, Are we just gonna go past that? Are we just ignoring that? Like, if you can't tell the difference between a small cute adult and a child, you need to submit your internet search history for examination for sure. It's awful. It feels like baiting. Yes. Yeah, no, there was like a thing where I feel like this came up where like HoloLive was doing some like alternate universe thing, and like where like all of the like a specific group of talents was in school, and like the like announced like the official from HoloLive thing of like Gura being in this AU was that she was like a kindergarten student. Hold on, I have to look this shit up now. School A. Also, hi Queens, how's it going? Oh, this is not what I'm trying to look up.
Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it.
I can't find it. I I see the stuff about her because she did like a school girl like outfit. What is she's middle school age, but was so smart she got pushed up to high school. That's what it was. Thank you. Like I remember she was a minor, like canonically in like this little AU that they were discussing, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was. There's a figure, huh? Oh well, yeah, that actually makes sense. This one YouTuber got big for a few weeks because they were doing Hogwarts Legacy grifting. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! You just reminded me of the rapper I was trying to remember a week ago. No problem. I guess. Yeah, sure. Yeah, NSF. That's the other thing is that getting NSFW of like your childlike model, or again allowing your community to make NSFW art of that like model. You should not allow that. You should explicitly state no, don't do that. Okay, I thought I was alone. I have such visceral and negative feelings towards. No, like it's gross, and I don't know why I guess the internet is like this is okay. Like we shouldn't be shunning these people. Yes, nigga, we should. You're weird. They changed it to like she is over 9,000. Oh my god, that's what they did. Oh, that's awful. Allowing it, no, yeah, promoted it. Yes, promoting it. You promoting your NSFW art? Disgusting. I don't want to see that shit. Nigga, shut them, shame them. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. Hold on, let me do the coin flip. There we go. It's heads. Ooh, R.I.P. Whoever bet a bunch into oh, it was Nova. Sorry. Oh, shovels too. Well, that all went to Queens and Minu. I said thanks, y'all. Here, let me bring this back up. So yeah. Again, going into I don't know. I don't watch or really care for corporate VTubers or really larger VTubers in that sense. Anybody that's like pulling in like hundreds, like anybody pulling in over like I have a couple of friends that are pulling over 100, so I can't say that. But like anybody pulling like over 200, I'm probably not watching them, nor do I really care for their content. I primarily only watch and like interact with my friends. So Maury's music is ass and oddly racist. What? Huh? Actually, you know what? I'm going to digress from this. Going back to the document. We've got past the lolly stuff. Yes, yeah. We get into the abusing part now. So this is screenshots from the victim recounting their time as one of Panky's moderators. And they say, "Hi, blank. Sorry to keep my name anonymous for the time being because I don't want Panky to DM me unless it's an apology, but I highly doubt that." Lyric from her song called Snake Eyes. Satan said I wasn't black, male, or hood enough. What? What? That's real? Bro, she slipped the N-word? What? I hate how everybody is just so okay with their favorite VTubers just being racist pieces of shit. I'm so angry that so many people will watch these things happen and support them and be like, yeah, That's my Oshi there. I love watching this VTuber. Okay, I have to calm down. I have to calm down because this is genuinely gonna ruin my night. Yes, everybody is so comfortable with being racist towards black people specifically. Like, it is always us. It is always us. Oh my god. Just come everyone's favorite VTuber to get that immunity. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't want to hear, oh, they're East Asian. Oh, they just didn't know better. Like, fucking learn better. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. It takes like 2 seconds. You can look it up. Yes, black people exist in East Asia. They like, it's them choosing to be ignorant. Yeah, we didn't do shit. Okay, yes, the way white people are obsessed with George Floyd, and like that's specifically because I know Fillion made jokes about George Floyd. I think what's her name? Pippa has as well. The way they are obsessed with that man, and like so genuinely that obsession, I feel like genuinely comes from the fact that black people were the focal point. It wasn't all about white people for one time in their lives, and they have to. Oh yeah. Oh, Fillion. Yes, Fillion is not an ally in the slightest bit. Yeah, I'm hanging up my Pippa badge because what the fuck? Wait, yeah. Oh, y'all did not know. Y'all didn't know Fillion was. Yes. I just got into the VTuber space a few months ago. I'm so sorry. Trying to say the rare 1 or 2 black anime characters that are actually tan white people too. Like, damn, just let us write. Yes! Oh, people trying to say Yoriichi from Bleach isn't black? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, I don't want to hear it. If I hear any white person bring up George Floyd unprompted, I have no interest in hearing their thoughts on race. Exactly. God damn it, can't have shit. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to ruin this for you. Or is it, what's that? What's that? Do you have to ruin this a moment? I absolutely have to. I absolutely do. Oh my gosh. Zombie, I cannot explain George Floyd to you. You're just going to have to look him up. I'm so sorry. I can't go through the entire rigmarole of explaining that situation. Call a black person the hard R, no one bets the I. Call it Asian. Yes, and everyone loses their mind. Yes. Jay is amazing. Give her more subs. Thank you, thank you, Primals. Oh my gosh. They don't mock MLK or Malcolm X. Why is it George Floyd? Because it's recent. Because it's in our time. Fillion irks me so much. Ripped a model, made money off of it, makes black jokes and says the N-word. Yes. It's awful. Long time to see. Hey, how's it going, Phoenix? How's it going? Fillion's really just coasting on being the ignorant one. That's funny, apparently. Like, bitch, how long are you gonna be ignorant? I almost get called Zombie. Yeah, both of y'all's names are red, and they were right next to each other, and so I saw Zombies first, but I corrected to Primals. I apologize. Listen, the color of y'all's names is very important, and, like, that's what I remember in my brain, is, like, I know this person's name is always this color. And so, like, that's how I recognize people, and I will fuck up often, but I'll see a purple name, think it's Nova, and I'll be like, oh, this is actually Phoenix after I read it. But, like, that's just going on there. Thank you, babe, for explaining. Sub Timber next month, we need to make sure people sub to J. Oh my gosh. You're covering the Panky? Yes, I am. Unfortunately. Yeah, people need a different hobby other than hating black people, like, for real. Bad people, race, sexual. Yes, yes, exactly. Reminder, your voice is really big. Stop. No, I'm not accepting that, but thank you. Like, get a joke, learn a skill, something. We need to make more black VTubers bigger, like you, Blazette. Yeah, I think Guilty's partner pushing now, so that's nice. I would love listen, I don't think there are enough partnered black VTubers, to be honest. Wait, also a reminder. They kill so many of us, I forgot the actual cause of death. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's very true. They kill so many of us is awful. Guilty is good. Yes, we love Guilty. I am lurking in her streams to help her partner push. I will once I know you can technically partner push at like whatever time. I don't want to partner push until I'm already just like around the 70 CCV. So Guilty is in fact innocent. Oh my god. God damn it, babe. I knew about the ripped model thing, and she had the audacity to basically gloat about it as the artist she was already in the shit with, but I didn't know. Yeah. Good a job, learn a skill, suck a dick, have some fun. Why you gotta hate me? And for real! No, it's very prevalent too. Like it's very prevalent. Yeah, and that's the other thing is like, oh, he was inside. I don't care what he was. I don't care what drugs he was on. I don't care anything about that. I don't care that people are like, oh, he threatened a pregnant woman. It does not mean he deserved to die in the way that he did. That's that point blank period. And if you think that, there it is. You're racist. That's what it is. I do not care. Should he have been arrested? Sure. Should he have been put to trial? Sure. He should not have died the way he did. That's the issue. And people just cannot understand that. You and Taggy partner pushing now, right? Streaming 5 days a week? Am I around 60 CCV? No. Or 70 CCV? No. So I am not partner pushing. I'm jolly and I'm black. Jay flubbed her ears on the table and broke it. What? It was cruel and unusual punishment that resulted. Exactly. Yes, criminals deserve a fair trial. I don't know why people think that that's not the case. So yeah, that literally cannot be an argument. It's a whole. We have supreme genetics in our family. Anyways, we have gone so off topic. We have this document to keep covering. So sorry. This is what happens. Oh, here, give a little bat wiggle. This is a new jingle. Focus, lock in. Ears are wiggling. Going back into the abusing part. This is the screenshots from ears. This is the screenshots from the conversation here. I do need a jingle sound with that. And so they say, sorry to keep this anonymous for the time being because I don't want to get a DM from Panky unless it's an apology, but I highly doubt that. I met Panky through his/her TikTok, which later I joined the Discord server. Panky and I had a funny interaction at first, which made us kind of know each other's existence. Over time, I applied as Panky's mod. Kind of their only female mod at the time. I have a story to tell you. Being their mod was the most stressful thing in my life. Behind the scenes, Panky had me around as a hush-hush toy. Nobody can know of us secretly flirting. I would often manage his/her server while managing his/her mood swings. I'm just gonna use his. My first week as a mod, I was made aware that there was in fact minors in that bloody server, and there was an NSFW channel. The NSFW channel was only granted if you gave us your legal ID. To be honest with you, it was kind of iffy on that. I'd only done that twice where they sent their ID and I asked them to delete it, or Panky or the higher mods will ask who gave them the role for NSFW. Honestly, kind of flawed process. Keep in mind, Panky had a weird obsession with lollies, and guess what? They posted that in their server, or in their NSFW side of their server, and there were some users on that were, while there were kids in that general side of the server, that didn't sit well with me after I spotted lolly content in the NSFW side, because, well, we don't want any sickos thinking that it's okay and go after the kids. I even advised that we get rid of the kids in VC before. When I showed I was stating it wasn't a good idea, Panky and I had a secret call between us where they yelled and degraded me for being a woman. Panky later on used our relationship as a way to hurt me. I was compared to their ex who has SA'd them, and when I wanted to tell to help them to get better, but Panky saw me as their ex because I disagreed with them. I quit as their mod, and the next day, being degraded. Oh, the next day after being degraded and yelled at, I was informed Panky was telling the other mods I was just a bitch at the time, and I believe I was probably being rude and mean. I wasn't asked the head of mod if I was. He told me, they say I wasn't. I asked the head of mod if I was. He told me no. Panky DM'd me saying I should stop texting other people about the situation, should stop talking about us. I wish I can tell you that that was the end of it. No, I apologize to Panky, believing it was my fault because how dare I care. Panky's high mod made an announcement after getting rid of the minors after the first fancy stream. Panky had kids around that long, honestly. I came back officially and kept an eye out for kids because I know there were some crawling around. I stayed around for them. I found 2 kids at the time, but we got into another argument in which Panky, which Panky banned me because I was talking to other people. Panky isolated me from speaking to other people, but he was allowed to speak to other people. They got jealous when I was talking to other people who weren't even dating, or when we weren't even dating at all. I would ask if we could, but Panky called me mentally unstable, which I believed I was for so long, but I know I am not. I was later on hearing things about Panky, about a kid they flirted on stream by accident with, and I wanted to make sure, hey, you aren't a pedo. I asked, then I was, okay. I asked, and then I was blocked, haven't spoken to them for so long. Later found out they were keeping far from people, so I won't speak to anyone I know about anything. I took everything Panky threw at me, hoping that they could change. I took fault for things that were never my fault because I thought maybe they could change, but naive me thinking people can sometimes be good. Our relationship was on and off, but I have seen a lot of the things that they've done to others and never said anything because I never wanted Panky to return back in my life. I did wish them to get better and get genuine help, but I know Panky's ego and issue to change is the most hardest thing about them. Panky is a manipulative, rude, egotistical, selfish person I have ever known in my life. Oh my god, that was so much. Sorry, I'm behind. Peggy's EP. The game is, oh my god, managing the mood stream. You are not a therapist, and if you are, you should be getting paid. Yeah, I emotionally dependent. Yeah, called somebody else mentally unstable. Yeah, flirted by accident. The call is coming from inside the house. The phone has been ringing. You have like 50 voicemails from yourself. Hey, Gamma, you have to stop that shit. You cannot say those things. Oh shit, we would burn that thing at the stake, but it would be disrespectful to the atmosphere. This is... Oh, what is this? This conversation took place after she left Panky's server after being taken advantage of and abused. Sadly, a lot of the abuse took place in VC, so there's not a lot here. Oh, this is... Is this the same thing, but in... No, this is another person. Okay, hold on. Hey, Baron, how's it going? This is a different person's. They say, I wanted to come and apologize to you for everything and at least give you an explanation on why I had been acting the way I was. Is Automated Panky? Is this... Oh, so this is Panky maybe talking to this person? They say none of this is in any way an excuse, but I'd like to explain the reasons why I had acted as I had. You don't need to accept the apology if you want, because I understandably hurt you a lot and made you feel like shit, unreasonably so. I've told you a few times, but I suffer big time from BPD, and that's partially why I was acting out and being such a prude towards you and probably others. It's something I majorly am affected by and struggle with on a daily basis. Some days it is easier to control and simmer down. Some days it makes me lash out at people, especially those I care about a lot, in ways that I regret later on and realize how bad of a person I am and I can come across when I am deep in those trenches. I'm sorry I failed to properly explain to you or warn you of my BPD, because maybe we could have noticed it happening sooner for me to do something about it, like taking a step back, doing medications, etc. Um, they say there's a collection of reasons why I'd been cropping up as it had, mainly because my mental health hasn't been in the best state, with various friends of mine falling out of my life. These people falling out of my life weren't due to BPD, but separate things unrelated that caused them to either leave me or vice versa. I never really talked about it, but these people I considered close leaving me for one reason or another kept adding to the mental toll that kept getting heavier and heavier until I started to slip back onto my toxic traits and actions that someone with BPD usually does. There was also a lot of other things that happened: home life, family, stress with my career, etc. They say, and I will admit I was jealous, if it wasn't obvious already, I guess. Oh. And felt like I was being pushed away by you when you would mention other people, which caused me to want to do the same to you and be toxic and mean, which again, I apologize deeply. I know I said it was okay, but it was a cope because I didn't want you to feel tied down to me in case if I knew I was slipping back into my BPD, which I hadn't even noticed this time around, and caused me to boil up and treat you like trash when you aren't. You're an incredibly lovely girl who I do like a lot and really do love a lot, and I'm so sorry that I had spoken to you like that when I shouldn't ever do that. It's a bit rambly, but I've been feeling terrible about what I said to you and how I made you feel, and I wanted to give you an explanation that hopefully makes sense as to why I acted how I did. Again, this isn't my asking for forgiveness. That's only if you accept it, but I do want you to know I'm sorry. They've gotten better. They've gotten better about talking to people. This is a huge step up from the shit that they did to Note back in 2021. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Who is this with? Listen, I'm not gonna lie. This is a whole lot of yapping. Maybe eat an actual cucumber. This is just manipulation. Yes, like they got better at their phrasing compared to what they did back in 2022, but it's still awful. And this is like, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 screenshots of what's going to sum up as manipulation. That I'm not gonna lie, I can't even. 15. Oh, this goes into part 3. Messages look like ChatGPT length. Oh my God, yeah. This is. I'm not giving them it now. I think Panky is scum and shouldn't be redeemed. But when I was 18, I got DM flirted online for a couple hours. The person eventually told me they were 16. Oh my God, holy shit. Yeah, fuck. Ooh. This is so much. But I will get into this one, which is part 3. They don't even care. This section is simply to lay out the facts on how my first video was perceived by Panky, and also how much Panky truly believes that they are right and everyone is just out to get them. Zero remorse for any of their actions, not one genuine apology to any of his victims. Which this is Panky saying, or is this, I think this is Panky saying, some guy attacked me yesterday for saying I wanted boundaries as an 18+ creator, and replied to me saying I don't have the right to complain if I do 18+ content and I should deal with it. And they also mentioned that the thing with Mao, and didn't even explain the context behind it and just said I flirted with a minor, leaving out the part where Mao at the time was a 16-year-old who never revealed their age and had been streaming for 2 years and rated my stream, where that was the first time I met them. They say Coco is a piece of shit. They put down 18+ creators who say they want boundaries and actively attack them like me, and admitted multiple times he doesn't like me or my content. And they say any negative discourse about them is met with hateful words and name calling, while Pinky was in the right for not knowing that he was flirting with a minor on stream. No genuine apology was ever given for that incident. You can still be right, but still be in the right, but still hurt people, which is very true. Surrounding the BPD guy, this is not our truth. Damn, reasonable decision making and precautions. This needs to be studied. No, like yeah, you're being manipulative. And so this is, I think, from Panky's like burner account, or I can't say this is Panky's burner account, but it seems to be. And this is this account replying to things that Kiagabu had posted. They said, take his advice to the minors, consider bungee jumping with no bungee cord, consider doing what he told the chatters to do, loser. You obviously don't bully enough children online. You are barely in the VTuber space. I DM you, but I only talk to VTubers with a chance at getting Twitch partnered. Surely the consequences will come as soon as pigs fly and the Browns win the Super Bowl. I hope more children hurt themselves. It's pretty funny. What the fuck? Oh, bypass! Thanks for stopping by! No, this is fucking nuts. And they say, well, I cannot say with 100% certainty. I believe this alt account that was made within an hour of Panky seeing my video is undeniably them. Instead of reaching out to me so we could have a dialogue like adults, they felt like harassing me and telling me to off myself was an adequate response instead. If this account is in fact not Panky and one of their fans, then this just further reinforces the type of people Panky allows to interact with their community, which is correct. And Panky did post this after the whole minor thing, and they're like, I'm capable of saying far worse, which, like, I don't know. That's not the flex that you think it is. I don't know. Sounds like he's trying to be evil, bro. Yeah. Not the Browns catching a stray. These are parts I screenshot. Oh, sick. His account types almost exactly how he speaks. Yeah, it's pretty telling. And then this is, I think, in Panky's Discord, where somebody says so many new people, milking drama is already paying out. And they say so more for the YouTubes, and Panky says just do what Lynx did, make a new account, and get half of my follower base back over the course of like 2 weeks. And they said there was a massive crash out that took... We gotta stop. I feel like we gotta take the word crash out away from people. There's a massive crash out that took place in Panky's server that was unfortunately nuked afterwards, but I was informed that many of the comments were extremely derogatory towards anyone that spoke negatively about her. This is very on brand for her. There have also been claims and instances of individuals that disagreed with Panky were banned from their server when asked about the ban. And somebody asked, did I get kicked? And they said, you're banned. Said, I'm gonna be honest, people don't like you in there. So this whole paper is simply to lay out that Panky is a gross, manipulating, and abusive partner that genuinely believes that she can do no wrong, and anyone who disagrees has some larger issue with her content as a whole. There were so many more instances I felt were not appropriate to show here. A victim coming forth about their struggle with self-deletion due to Panky's behavior towards them, more private interactions that spoke on more identifiable instances that would potentially identify the victim and many others. And to those who will criticize and claim me as I'm simply content farming, I ask you to consider, what would you do if someone reached out to express their grief with a traumatic experience? Would you ignore them? Which, oh my gosh, I hate this edgy, fake, evil-ass motherfucker. Yes. Yeah, we gotta take Crash It away from everybody at this point. I don't know how anybody could interact with Panky and like think good of it. I guess like there's just it's so upsetting that you can be such a shitty person and still be successful. Again, that is always my biggest gripe, I feel like, with any time some type of Google Doc or something comes out about somebody, is that they are such a piece of shit and still super successful. The same with Panky, the same with Adora, the same with Cinder with an S, the actual evil one, is that so many people are so awful but so successful, and that it just nothing gets like done. Nothing happens to them. And so there's nothing stopping people from continuing to be shitty. I just don't get it. I mean, yeah, those people are gone now, but they were shitty for a while. Before the information came out, they were still pieces of shit that got to just continually grow and be successful. That's my issue. That's what I'm upset about, is that these people get to be shitty for so long and get away with it and be successful. Some people are too big to yeah. Have built a big base to avoid falling off. It's just so... Honestly, I feel like Adora, if she wanted to, could probably come back to streaming. Yeah, she stopped herself. Cinder, again, she could come back to streaming. Yes, she'll have to, like, deal with people giving her hate, but these people have big enough fan bases to be able to come back and not deal with any problems. Panky is, I don't think, actively dealing with any problems. Yeah, they got banned for a fucking day, but they just went back to the shit. I barely, or women are, oh, the V-turds. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. There's some super right-wing VTubers who disappear. Oh, that is good. That's very good. Let's get Cinder their name back. Cinder needs to be renamed Bad Cinder. You're so right, Scribbled. You're so right. You're so right. Cinder and Adora, they're both orange. You know, Panky is orange too. Oh my god. Wani, he's also orange. We have a problem. We can't. It's not all orange VTubers. Wani is good. Wani is good. The fact that it was only a day. Yeah, the fact that it, like, you multiple times, like 17 times, said that everybody under the age of 18 should off themselves, and Twitch is like, you're not allowed to be on here for 24 hours. Like, what? What? With cancel culture right now is that if you just ignore it, then it doesn't affect you. And you can just come back whenever. Yeah. I see that. Oh, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. The fan base 90% of the time doesn't even care. Yeah, no, 100%. Also, that Sex Pastora person, he was also orange. All right. Wani needs to really make a name, show that not all orange VTubers are bad. Oh yeah, the shit with Asmongold, that disgusting creature. I don't know how he's still so active. It's so unfortunate that he is still so active, but like there's so many people that agree with him. It's disgusting. We're living in an era where you could coddle talk to people. Yes. I'm sorry, I've been 6'1" and black since. Wait, what do you mean you've been black since 16? I guess the 6'1" part since 16. It said 16. I was like, what do you mean? What do you at the age of 16? Did you just darken up? What happened there? I was very, very curious about that one. But yeah, no, it's just, it's so shitty. It's so shitty. I hate that people are just able to get away with this, and why not only Twitch, but any other platforms can't ban users when their users split out. I don't know. The problem I feel like with Asmongold is that, yeah, he's fucking disgusting. I don't know how he's like still alive in the disgusting like stance that or space that he lives in. But yes, one, because of money, and two, also, which it's all basically because of money. Scribble is transracial, please be kind. And you don't know, at 16 I made the choice to turn on my black, saying nigga was too tempting to pass. Stop! Oh, and then of all people should not be saying who's inferior. Bro is a roach king and barely has a functioning single brain. So no, you are correct. You're absolutely correct. But no, the issue is that like he has such a huge audience too that like if he gets any negative consequences, you'll have the slamming of his audience on whatever reporting system that website has. That's like part of why he's able to get away with all of this shit too, is like he's making the money because he has such a huge audience, and they don't want to deal with the repercussions of his huge audience. They will stop spending money on whatever site it is, and as we all know, money over morals. That's what they all do. I see other people go outside the space to know him. Only know him for how gross and disgusting his hygiene is. Yes. That's all you need to know about him. He's a piece of shit, and like physically and mentally. Like I don't know what, like there's nothing else I need to know about him. I was successful because of time, and also he's a fence sitter, which is very popular. Oh, that's true. That's true. Fence sitting is, yeah. I know of Zentreya and what's her name having a falling out. I don't know any details behind it, so there's nothing. I think a lot of relatable and aggressive personalities are unfortunately the most successful. Just, yeah, literally look at the fucking president. He's just a right-winger that everyone thinks is a fence sitter. Oh, yeah. Listen, again, I don't watch his content. I'm not going to watch his content. So all I need to know about him is he's fucking disgusting. And it sucks how many people do watch his content is all. It's awful that he has the platform that he has. It just fucking sucks. But it is what it is. Can't do shit about it, unfortunately. Oh yeah, like Pirate's still pulling a bunch of views. You're big enough that the consequences are negligible in the long run. 100%. 100%. They like, these people just don't have to change. They get away with continuing to be shitty because they'll continue getting the viewers. There's no having to be better. It just is what it is. Pisses me off so much. He was talking about the greatest steak dinner setup and it was so ass, and this was when I was still on struggle meals. Do you legit make a living out of being toxic for money? Yeah, no, absolutely. People care very, very much more about money than they do anything else. And they will continue to pick the money every time. Who cares if you're talking bad about all these different people if you don't have any actual relationships in your life because you're making money is their mindset. I used to get millions, so you got made. Oh, okay. Your message got automated. I still see it though. You're fine. Yeah, but money is literally what it is. America doesn't have standards anymore, and that needs to fucking change. Yes. People in general are just stupid and sheeping. You are also correct with that. 110% is people don't want to think for themselves anymore. That's with this rise of AI and shit like that. You have people that can just watch Asmongold and let Asmongold think for them. Like, which, good God. the worst fucking person you can imagine having, like, thinking for you is that roach goblin of a man. But that's really just what it is. It's people don't critically think anymore, and they could just let somebody else digest the content and think whatever for them, and it's awful. It's awful. Which, again, just want to put it out there. Grok, what did she say? Daigi. The problem with Asmon is he has his own agenda, and his viewers don't realize that this agenda is not to their benefit most of the time. He is open about the agenda, by the way. Yeah. It requires people to critically think. Nobody's gonna fucking critically think. He's an accelerationist. Literally the same as AI CEOs, dick. Yeah, no, America's never had morals or wanted to think for themselves. It's just more prevalent now. Yeah. Listen, I don't watch Hassan either. I don't know much about his shit. I can't speak to it. The things that I have seen for Hassan are not nearly as bad for the things I've seen for Asmongold. They're probably all the fucking same though. I'll be so honest. I feel like they're all probably the same. Yeah, I don't think Hassan is worse than a Nazi sympathizer personally. That's why, whenever people bring up Hassan in response to people like Asmongold, I'm a little questioning of that. But again, I don't watch these people. I don't plan on watching these people. It's so bad we have people are using AI for political I'm not shocked. Oh my god. Hassan said essay was fine. Oh, that's fucked up. Listen, I don't watch any of these people. I don't care about any of these people. If I have to necessarily say one is worse than the other, I'm probably going to say Asmongold is worse. But I don't care for any of them. Yeah, they're all shitty. They're all shitty. Yeah, John for President 2028. There we go. Oh my god. People that bring up Hassan think he's a terrorist because he doesn't want innocent people dying. Yeah, I know Hassan is pro-Palestine. I think he goes too far with it. From what I've seen, saying America deserved 9/11 is kind of crazy. That's actually an insane statement to say. But I think when just looking at the entire the Israel versus Palestine situation, I'm definitely on Hassan's side because I do disagree with what Israel is doing. I agree with the takes that he has there, but like that's surface level. And again, I don't watch this dude. I don't know everything he's saying. I'm not agreeing with everything he's saying. I just agree with being pro-Palestinian. That's it. Yeah, listen, don't get me wrong. There are pro-Palestinian supporters that are a little too extreme. Well, I'm in hella enemy territory thing here then. Oh my gosh, listen, this is getting a little too much for what I really want to talk about. I just want to cover VTuber drama. We're going too deep. I will not be a political streamer. I don't have it in me. I'm not going to watch and learn everything that I need to for politically streaming. And also, I think this is a really important thing. Not everybody knows everything when it comes to these like topics. And I feel like people will talk out of their ass about things like that. This is, yeah, we need to lock back in. We're going too far. We're losing the plot. Bring it back. How do we get here from Femboys? This is incredible. I don't know. I don't like that we're here anymore. I'm trying to go back. Wait, updates on him? Oh yeah, I did see he privated his Twitter. I did see that. Were there any? There haven't been any more posts in the drama channel. Oh, that he was deleting. Oh, okay, no, I did see that. Again, we're I should have stopped this conversation earlier. That was on me. I'm stopping this conversation now. We are not discussing Israel and Palestine things. I will make my stance clear. I am 100% pro-Palestinian. That's it. That's all I'm saying on it. We're going back to VTuber drama now. They're both terrible, just like Adora versus Radia. Both are bad. Yeah, lock in, focus. Back it up. I'm not doing political shit here. I don't want to. I simply don't want to. It's too much. Yeah, ear wiggles. Come back. We're talking about VTubers. All right. Now we're back. Oh my God. Thank you, Risky, to start with the spray bottle. Oh man. Anyways. Coffee was at a con? What is that? It was pretty, I got the chance to talk to a lot of VTubers. It was pretty surreal. Oh my gosh! There is something very, very cool. I probably shouldn't talk about this yet because not all the details are hashed out, but I want to talk about it anyway. There is going to be a VR chat VTuber convention at the end of September. Is the coffee cup? I don't know what that is. I'll be honest. There's going to be a VTuber con on VR chat. It's going to be completely free because I feel like VTubers are very late to. Oh, there are multiple coffee places that sell or VTuber coffee brands. How do you have a VTuber con on a video game? But a lot of conventions are held on VR chat. I don't. Sorry, you might want to look up look up Ferality. Look here, because I'm going to compare this to. Just look up Ferality. That's yeah. VR chat is also barely a video game. Yeah, I think this comes from them not knowing what exactly VR chat is. That's why I said just look it up. I can't really explain it that well, so. Yeah, people have, there's a lot that goes on in VR chat. So there's going to be a virtual VTuber convention and VR chat at the end of next month. The Fang Gang may or may not be doing some stuff on there. It's still in talks. It's still in talks right now. But I'm very excited for it because I feel like we should be utilizing VR chat more in the VTubing sphere. You can take Japanese classes in VR chat. There are actual teachers and sign up. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, VR chat is just another world. It's literally just an online world. Like that's the best way I feel like I can describe it. But whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, this con, it's gonna be September 26th through the 28th or 29th, I believe. I am very excited for it because I feel like VTubers have kind of been slacking on getting into VR chat, and I feel like that's a really like good way to, or like another way to like express and like do VTubing stuff. And I do understand why it's a very pricey barrier of entry for like getting, you know, a 3D model, face tracking, full body tracking, things like that. And most VTubers are still like on live 2D stuff. Not a lot of VTubers have 3D models. They'll like move to 3D. There is like, I feel like a more, I don't know what the word is. There's been more move for going like to 3D than ever before. I feel like because of programs like Warudo, for example, the one that I use, that lets you do so much more with 3D models. And I see bigger VTubers now using 3D models and like doing stuff in Warudo or in VR chat. So I'm very excited for this. There will be like scheduling for like meet and greets. And even a thing that's really good about VR chat too is you don't need to have a headset. Like I know it says VR, like it's VR chat, but they have a desktop mode. They have a fucking mobile version. They have it on, I think VR chat's on like the fucking, I know you can get it on your Steam Deck. But there are other ways to like be able to get in and see these things without being in VR. Is it easy to run? It depends because there are a lot of different worlds. It depends on like the world settings and people's avatar settings. You can definitely lower the settings for it to be easier to run on your computer if it's like older or something like that. But I mean, again, there's even a mobile version of VR chat. So I think if it can run on a phone, it can't be too bad to run. But that's going to be happening end of next month. Whenever, you know, we really like flesh out all the details, I will give y'all all of the information for it. I'll be yapping about it, and us talking about that stuff. So there'll be that. But I think I believe that's everything I have for us. I think so. Yeah, we covered the documents. I talked about the VR chat thing. I plan on being on VR chat more. I do have full body tracking. I'm still trying to get it to work with Warudo. The hands are being funky. But once I talk with the people that I'm like sponsored with on that, we'll have more of that. I think because I do stream tomorrow instead of Wednesday, I'm not, again, a reminder, I'm not streaming on Wednesday this week. I'm busy on Wednesday. I can't stream, so I'm going to be streaming on Tuesday. I'm going to try doing another VR chat stream tomorrow. I think I'm also going to try streaming with Meld because I think VR chat in OBS is too much, but I think Meld would be better on my computer. So tomorrow's stream, we're going to go into VR chat. Unless Luna wants to play Dinosaur with double Ds. That might trump that. But if we're not doing that, I'm going to be in VR chat tomorrow. 7 p.m. CST, the usual. No! Tiggy, what do you mean? A milk list? Oh my god. Yeah, it depends. It depends. I might be in VR chat. If I'm not in VR chat, it's going to be me and Luna playing Dinosaur with double Ds. But that's going to be happening tomorrow. I think I am re-downloading VR chat mobile right now. Yes! 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 That's what I like to see. I think for now, though, I believe that's everything I have for y'all today. And I'm not gonna lie, a bitch is kind of hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up, take y'all somewhere. I'm trying to figure out who I want to throw y'all to. Oh, it's Devin's birthday! We're going to Devin. We're absolutely raiding Devin. Oh my god, I didn't know it's their birthday today! But yeah, that game is hilarious. Yes, yes. Alright, here we go. Here's the raid message if you are not subscribed. Here's the raid message if you are. Birthday, yes! Actually, I lied. Those aren't the raid messages. We're saying happy birthday. We're saying happy birthday. We're rating with happy birthdays instead. Here we go. Here we go. That's the raid message. We're sending happy birthdays. If you don't have the emotes, you can just say happy birthday. We can even say oh, happy birthday raid. Happy birthday raid. No, just happy birthday's fine. Happy birthday's fine. Okay, I can't snooze the ads any longer. Let me go ahead and take y'all over there. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you. And let's get this raid started. Bye-bye.